gracious, but I'm not content because I know y'all got a lot more to give me than some $250,000. When Darren Wilson killed Michael Brown, white folks gave him $300,000 in 3 weeks for his defense. And Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need. And after 6 months, I only got $250,000. Trifling ass black people. I'm gonna call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. We trifling. I should have been had that $2 million. I should have had that $2 million 30 days after I started the fundraiser on May the 20th. It don't make no sense.
Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
Any ladies in town for the training want to accompany the Prince to the Cheesecake Factory tonight? Any White Plains queens want to go out on a date with the Prince? Free date tonight to the Cheesecake Factory? Let's get into it.
It's one thing to make videos. Monty Woodgrain, I'ma fuck him up too. So if you could get Monty's address, it's time for me to see Monty too. I've been as patient as I can be, and I'm tired of this shit. It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
Are we rolling? We started? Is this it? This is reasonable ignorance?
Not yet. We got you.
Yes, sir.
Now,
This is the ignorant shit you like.
I am King
This
Cooler.
is the ignorant shit you
I'm
like.
Magic Mike.
Nigga, this is the ignorant shit you like. Come on. This is the
You know
ignorant
it's a
shit
booty
you
house
like.
when a motherfucker got a 9 chasing a chicken.
Bombs!
I married a white girl 10 years ago, brother. Well, brother, until you unmarry her, it's best you stay over there, brother. I appreciate you and I love you, but you are no use to me with that white woman on your arm, brother. I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani. Correct. But I would say, listen, your wife is white. So we're going to stop the black talk right there.
The goddamn NBA is a suspect.
As soon as I said that, Mama Oya blew my cell phone off the stand. They are contacting the college to try to force them to cancel my lecture this Thursday to close out Black History Month. They're claiming I smoke crack.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
Yo, Michael told you. The self-swab, knock on.
We're back.
Oh, yeah, I want to see this.
We are back. To my right, I have the glorious, the magnificent,
I don't know.
the undisputable
Maul knew. Oh.
Magic Mike 32 and claps.
AKA 079.
079.
Yeah. 79th Street.
Since when? Never mind.
Yo.
Magic Mike 32.
Okay, but when
Mike,
do
I
you
get some
start
idea?
saying 079
Pass me
like
a
you?
cup.
Because there's a lottery number that's coming out. Don't worry about it. Just know when they come out, I got at least 1,500 on it because I play 3 straight $1 box every midday and evening.
Cracker just getting your money, man.
No, I would tell you I won, but you just go to begging like most niggas do.
Pop it.
Yeah.
To the right of him, of Magic Mike, is Madison and Laramie's greatest product, greatest
It's
person,
all right. I like
and the one who still reps Duke, even though Krzyzewski about to retire. Coach Moses,
Goddamn right.
a.k.a. Core,
Core.
C-O-R, no E, Core.
Damn, no E. Fuck my name up, huh? Damn.
Did the White Sox win it?
Yep, 3-2.
And to the right of him, the one and only,
The only.
Abel,
Yes, sir.
that will be and give you the experience.
Little Riri. Little Reason. Little Ego.
Lil Ego from the Wild Hunters,
All day representative.
Hales Franciscan,
Yes, sir.
bougie lifestyle himself,
Lobster tails and Kool-Aid.
a.k.a. Home Depot Shouty.
Yes, sir.
Shouty.
You never did what happened to Menards and
It's still everything bubbling.
it's bubbling? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Somebody from Lowe's is going to be,
Everything is bubbling, bro.
yeah. Menards might come in with swoop in with another offer.
I mean, it's called Big Bank. Take Lil Bank.
Let's see. Be able, Jeff the Ellis, Coach Moses. Where's Magic Mike and King Bula?
King Bula right there. You can't.
Is up there?
Yeah, right there.
Jeff the Illis is not here tonight.
My friend Ron, I test this motherfucker there every day.
Man.
Okay. I'm glad you brought it up. Rewind.
Tear it up.
And lay down.
Air horn. Hit it, coach.
Pew, 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 pew.
The king of the punes. Malice in the Palace. Did you want to watch the documentary?
Yes.
It's another was supposed to come out yesterday, right?
No, it's a 5-part series, but it's different storylines
On Netflix?
on Netflix. But it's not another episode of Malice in the Palace.
So what's the next episode?
It's like Caitlyn Jenner or something.
What?
Yeah.
I want to
I'm
see
cool.
this. Anyway, rewind.
I was listening to the whole. I was looking for it all last
Yeah,
night. I
it's-
fell asleep looking for the shit, man.
Yeah, it's not another episode.
I'm cool.
Malice in the Palace.
Well, fuck them. The Malice in the Palace for episode 2.
No, I done brought the topic up now.
Now, shout out to some of this, some of that for their other podcast.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Blessings.
I
Appreciate
listened
it.
to them today. The GPS sent me the wrong way, and y'all kept me calm. I was mad in the motherfucker. I was so mad I almost ran into some shit.
Oh shit.
What is some of this, some of that? Explain.
It's
Not you, Negro. Him.
It's
be
the
Pacific when you ask the question.
it's the latest podcast,
Teacher Jamal.
out here from Chicago. 2 West Siders come together just talking about shit from our group chat. But she's a very opinionated female. T, shout out to you. It's something we've been talking about doing for 5-6 years now, so we finally just did the shit. So some of this, some of that pod. Check us out on YouTube.
Hand claps. AV on the boys.
A Vizzle.
Hey, thank you, man, for Saturday night too, man. We appreciate you for that.
Ooh.
Had us out.
Jim House. Whose house?
Jim's
Jim's
house.
That would sound so sleepy and shit.
Yeah, nigga, we grown men with jobs. We
Whose
ain't
house?
just fucking
Jim's house.
Thank you. All right.
Jim, you about to get down on the
Yeah,
table?
what's up? You
Yeah.
finna
Okay.
spin? Got you. Okay.
Hey, I wish that shit was longer though. The
That's what
Malice-
she said.
Pop it. Hit it again.
That's what that was right there. That's what
Alley-oop.
that was. That's what that was.
Which one
Yeah.
was
You see
longer?
that picture of Magic yesterday?
Yeah.
They had him in the air against
Yep,
the Celtics.
it's the Celtics, yep. I wish the doc was a little longer though.
Yeah. The document, yeah, it was. Yeah.
Have you seen it, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, so your thoughts. Let's go around. Start with you.
What's so crazy about the documentary for me, man, is that I know exactly where I was when that shit happened.
Me too.
I was at Bar Louie, Hyde Park on 2 dates. And I will
Rewind.
never forget that shit.
Story
Ever.
time.
This nigga one of the coldest ever.
Came in with a group of friends on a blind date kind of move. So we on the dinner side. So we sit at the table. So my man and his girl, they kikiing and shit. And the shorty across me, she just stand. I'm saying to her, we small talking. I look over, somebody call me like, B, what's up? I get up, go to the other side. We're on the bar side, see my cousin and his girl and a couple of her homies. I sit at that table for about 20 to 30 minutes. That's when the whole shit broke out. But before that, we was like, I said, damn, I got somebody over there on the side to my cousin. I said, well, man, can I get your number? Boom, boom, boom. She said, no, chill for a minute. Bought a drink, had a drink on this side, had a drink, then went back onto the dinner side. But I was sitting there, standing there, looking at this shit when that fight, because, you know, Bar Louie at the time, that was a spot to go to. Man, watch that shit, that fight, man, that whole bar went crazy. So that's why watching that shit, I watching that documentary, and my mind is like, that was a dope-ass night. 2 dates, NBA fight, packed house, it's a dope night.
Yeah, I remember.
Did you hit both in the long run?
Toward the end, yeah.
You hit both of them.
Same night.
No, I wasn't that cold.
Nice. I mean, weeks later, you hit both.
I say like a month apart.
Hand claps. Coach.
I was chilling. I was
My
at
God.
Fridays. I'll never forget. I was at Fridays. Me and my wife. We was at Fridays, and we were sitting there chilling. You know how you sitting there chilling and then you look up because the way the TV's up. I just happened to look up and I see a brawl. And I was like, holy shit. Because it wasn't it on ESPN?
Yeah.
Yeah, the game was on ESPN. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Like
now that
yesterday.
doc, but the doc though.
Wait. Mike,
Go
where
ahead,
was
go
you
ahead.
at?
I don't remember, man. I think I want to say I was out of town in Milwaukee. I don't remember specifically that night, but I know I had to come back to the barbershop the next morning. And it was a talk at the barbershop the next morning. Oh, I know where I was at. I was on 78th right off Racine by Father Flager. Apartment building over there. Best. The Edward Moses to the best. Yeah. Edward Moses to what's my man name? The Jamaican. Hussein Bolt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hussein.
I was with the Edward Moses on the coochie side.
Hit it.
On the cooch side.
Coot side.
I was doing some artist development with Dutch De Niro and
Look how this nigga said.
Himalaya.
You hear him talking? You should talk with his legs
Damn,
crossed
yeah.
next time.
Right.
If you didn't hear over the noise that was going on. They can't?
No.
Okay, good filtering. That's what we pay you the big bucks for.
Filtering.
The new price list is out.
Filtering.
The new price.
Yes.
I surely
yes.
I surely do.
God damn it.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Turn it on now.
That's what she told you.
Pop it.
Turn me on.
Turn me on now.
I was doing some artist development at that time with Himalaya and Dutch De Niro, and that shit popped the fuck off. Even when the cup hit Ron Artest, I'm like, damn. But to go back in time, looking at this documentary, Jermaine O'Neal is really perturbed and hurt.
Yeah. Really hurt.
Really perturbed and hurt. You all were a week before everybody started watching it. I think I saw a post or J.R. Bain post or somebody was making a post saying that Jamal Tinsley is the problem.
That was me.
Why do you say that?
I said blame Jamal Tinsley.
Why do you blame Jamal Tinsley?
Because if he would have never brought up that brilliant idea to Ron Artest, hey, Ron, get your foul back.
Right.
That shit would have never transpired.
You immediately said, hey, man, you can get your foul
Get
back.
your foul back now, Ron.
And then the pop, my man, right after his brother died, he was just emotional.
Yeah. Ben Wallace's brother.
Ben Wallace was just
died
emotional.
that week. And that was the first game he was playing.
The
back.
first game back, and then the Pacers didn't even know that.
And another thing is, they said Jamal Tinsley takes nothing serious.
That's what Steve Jackson said.
Nothing serious. He was always laughing, always joking. So he was always about the bullshit. Like when they had the shootout before, after
He was there.
He was one of the ones that was having the shootout. He had an AK and a motherfucking Rolls Royce Phantom in Indianapolis. Why are you in the NBA? You're a millionaire, and you want to be hood in Indianapolis. The biggest thing that comes through there every year is the Indianapolis 500.
Yep.
The biggest thing that comes from there is Babyface. Hit it.
Yeah, right.
Why are you down there with that Brooklyn bullshit?
Tinsley's from Brooklyn?
Yeah, trying to be
he's
a
from
fucking
Brooklyn.
blood in the Crip down there in Indianapolis. See, it's good that certain people don't come to big cities so they get their ass straightened out right away.
Yeah. That's what happened to Steven Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
He got straightened out right away in New York
Yeah, they was on his ass.
when he's with the Nets.
Fat Joe Sadle.
Yep. He got straightened out right away.
What did he come up there and do?
He just wilding.
Mm-hmm.
And Fat Joe, he got to hang with the terror squad, and Fat Joe kept 2 Puerto Ricans security on him at all times, and he didn't even know that they was with him. So one day he approached him like, man, where y'all, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, well, Joe got us on you. Because they're going to kill you here.
What was Steven doing?
Spending money, going out every night, strip
Being a
club,
target.
just being flashy.
Of the Brooklyn Nets or of
No, that's when they was New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah,
New
it was New
His
Jersey.
rookie year.
His rookie year, yeah.
All right.
He came in, he actually graduated with Kobe and them in 96.
Mm-hmm.
But he got to the league in 97. And he came up through the free agent route, and he had to go to do the CBA shit first and all that. So when he got to the league, he wilded out.
That's why, yeah, because he came in, 97. His good friend is Mike Bibby.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they real tight.
And he wanted to be a gang boy from the hood, from Port Arthur.
Right.
So, you know, it's something that really these guys really hold on to about the hood. And sometimes you gotta let it go.
I got a question for y'all about
Because
that,
that will
too.
suck you dry.
Yeah.
You don't believe it, look at Antoine Walker and so many others. Guys will not, when the party over and the money is run dry, that's when people start, the room starts to empty out.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen screen.
You know?
Yeah,
Y'all heard me?
Yeah. So
there you go.
Screen frozen.
There you go.
That'd be part of the problem. A lot of hanger-ons, a lot of yes men,
Yep.
a lot of guys laughing at your corny jokes.
But y'all ain't. I didn't see a post by you that said "fuck John Green" though.
The white dude?
Yeah.
I mean,
Who was John Green? Don't nobody know
John
who that
Green
is.
was a motherfucking cracker who started the whole shit.
Who threw the bottle?
Who threw the motherfucking what's his name and then tackled Ron like he was, you know, trying to.
well, he didn't get no fuck either.
At all.
He didn't get no fuck.
Even when they was talking to him.
And that's the dude ain't that the dude they say Ron Artest is cool with now?
Yeah, he cool with
The
him.
reason why Jermaine O'Neal pissed off at Ron
Yeah, he cool with
Ron
him.
because he cool with him now.
But that's our nature, man. We forgiving. What I always tell y'all. It's a white Jesus, man. Ron can't go to jail or live with himself no longer than knowing he didn't choke the shit out of a white man that looked like his savior. How you gonna get in there?
Damn.
Hit the
Damn. That was hard.
That
I
was
wasn't ready
hard.
for that, Mike, in the first
Them
30.
crackers.
That was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
My thing is, why did God kill his only son and not kill the devil? Think about that. What my man at Jesus is popping. Yeah, he sure is, like some popcorn. Listen. Get on back to the show, man. Get on back to the show. I got a million of these. Pop it.
So let me ask y'all this question about the doc, part of the doc. So that was 2004, right?
Right.
If you remember that year, you know, if you really remember that year, you follow NBA that year, the Pacers was kicking everybody's ass that year. Like, they had the best record in the league overall.
Because look at that squad.
They were loaded.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this, though. Do you believe them when they said they would have won the championship that year?
I don't think so.
Who won the championship that
Spurs.
year? Lakers.
The
Spurs?
Detroit.
I
won
mean,
that
Detroit.
year.
Detroit.
won that
04,
year.
Detroit.
Yeah, they beat the
Detroit.
Lakers.
They could have contended.
Yeah. Because Reggie was on one.
And Reggie, and people forget, Reggie was coming off the bench.
You're right.
People forget.
Reggie was on one.
Reggie was
Jack-
coming off
Jack
the
was
bench.
starting, right?
It was Tinsley, Jack, O'Neal, Ron, and that white dude.
Brad Miller.
No. Corshi.
Yeah, Austin Crochet, whatever his name was.
Crochet,
Austin.
yeah.
That was their five. Reggie was coming off the bench because he had broke his thumb.
Yeah.
They traded Brad Miller. They traded
Miller was
Brad.
on that. No, I
No,
thought Miller was on that.
Brad Miller would have been
was
out
it
there
Miller or
fighting.
Cardinal.
No.
Brian Cardinal was on that
From
team.
Purdue. He might have been on the team. Remember the little point guard, the tough motherfucker, Green, Anthony Green, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had him on there.
And Fred Jones.
They was like a real defensively. They was like ridiculous.
Who's the coach?
Carlisle. Because they moved Bird to the upstairs.
And Donnie Walsh was still
Yeah, he was still calling the shots.
right.
You think they would have beat? Now let me ask y'all something. Honestly, do you think they would have beat the Lakers?
I don't think so.
Yep.
You think so? Man, hardball. You think so?
No.
What you think, Mo?
What?
The
Playing
Warriors,
hardball.
did he have Sha- he had they still had Shaq, right?
Yeah, Shaq, Malone, Gary Payton.
No,
That was all them.
Crozier couldn't deal with Shaq.
No, Jermaine O'Neal would have been on Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
Barbecue chicken.
No, I wouldn't say that. No. He was tough. Jermaine O'Neal was tough.
He was an
that
all-star
year.
that year, too.
Jermaine O'Neal was tough that year, and really wanted to play, and really was playing up against.
Look at his numbers against Shaq.
Damn.
Look at Shaq numbers in the finals.
He got blank 4-0 though. That what's the name? So
Who?
he can have good numbers all you
Who
want to.
got
He got
blank
blank 4-0,
Who
didn't
got
he?
no.
What did they lose by?
4 games to 1.
Okay, I'm about my one game. Excuse me.
Yeah, don't do that to the Lakers.
Okay.
dog. Don't do that.
Nah,
Google
nah.
facts over
do
here. I
that.
swear.
We talking Lakers here. Don't do that.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh my
We
God.
talking Kobe era. Don't do that.
fan.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nigga.
Kobe
Don't do
fan
that.
over here.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
The Lakers,
He
man.
didn't do shit. Got his ass bust.
Lakers, man.
Pause.
Lakers got their ass bust. Y'all
Yeah,
know that.
they got their ass bust. You know why? Because
Let me
nobody
tell
want
you shit
to.
that do
Nobody
that,
want
that
to tell
don't-
the truth. Phil Jackson got his ass out coached that series.
Larry Brown. They bought into it. They
They
brought
did.
into
They
it.
did buy into it. They did.
They everybody knew they role. Everybody knew what was going on. They had a better coach out there at the point guard. The same coach out there at the point guard because he brought into it his coaching style. Chauncey Billups. He hit some big shots. You need a little bit of luck in the playoffs.
They got it.
The luck ran out for Phoenix
Yeah.
after that man caught that touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, caught the
Yeah.
lob.
Yeah.
That was their last bit of luck. And they ran into the Greek freak, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm not shooting no more jump shots. I'm bullying these niggas." When he figured out he could hit that man in the chest with his shoulder, and he wouldn't be able to do nothing about it, it was a wrap. Dunk City.
Why no blame on John Green at all?
And nobody's never say
Why make Tinsley the angst
Because
of your post?
he
because
told him to go get the foul.
yeah, Ron fouled the shit out of Ben Wallace,
Okay,
and the game was how many seconds was left on the clock?
8. So in order for this fire to be started, it has to be a spark, right?
and the kid was laying on the what's the name. Okay, the kid was laying on the what's the name. They were separated already. That cracker stood up there.
I get
and
that.
threw the shit.
Yeah, I
he knew
get
what the
that.
fuck he was doing.
I get that
Intentional.
because the fight on the court was actually about to be over.
Over.
It was about to be
He
over.
was laying on the on the
Yeah.
whatever the shit is.
Then homie said, you know what?
Scores table, mind his business.
Homie threw a grenade. You know how you throw a grenade? You just toss that shit and it hit Ron right in the chest. And Ron said, "Fuck it."
Because he was medicating himself. Because
Like his therapist
said, count. By the time he got to 5, it was over. He disturbed him. That motherfucker went like a raging bull. Let them motherfuckers in them bleachers. Raging.
Then the brother, y'all peep the brother in the stands that stole off of Steven
Artest?
Jack
Yeah.
and Artest when they was, trying to fight the other dudes.
Yeah. It's like the same. It's
They
like
should
the,
still be whooping his ass.
Yes.
it's like this. It's like the situation we just saw over the weekend in L.A. between the Chargers and the Rams.
That was wild.
What
Did you
happened?
see that video?
That was wild.
What happened?
I ain't watch it all.
Of course, bitch started and shit.
You see how she looked?
Fat bitch.
But she probably got some good pussy.
I doubt it.
I
She
don't know.
got some available pussy. It's the difference
Available
between good pussy and
available good
available
pussy, though. Available good pussy is nice, too.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's the difference between available pussy and
know
good
now.
pussy.
Available good
Now
pussy
you ain't
is
gonna
nice.
that bitch. All wars start because of women.
It depends on where you at in life.
That's what my
about the
granddad
pussy.
used to say.
All war.
All wars start because of women.
That's what my
When Tony
granddad used
Braxton
to say.
fucked
yeah.
up the Dallas Mavericks, nigga.
Bombs.
Now, hold on. Jim Jackson says no.
Shit. Yeah,
He
That
says
pussy
no.
says yes.
that
Jim
pussy
Jackson says
yes.
no.
What's
I
that,
don't-
7 whole nights?
Hey,
That bitch sing about it.
Jason Kidd wanted that box.
Jim Jackson said that never happened.
Okay.
Hey, check this out,
And he the coach there now again.
huh?
But it
He's the coach
happened.
of Dallas.
Who? Jason
Jason
Kidd.
Kidd.
That big bitch. He was talking whatever the big ass Mexican was talking shit to them white boys. I know one thing. He did a Mo Larry curl on them white boys. Y'all saw that shit? He slapped all four of them.
Yep.
Slap, 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 slap,
Jim,
slap,
he
slap,
done
slap.
stole our hand. We need
But
to
he
invest
fucked
a
up
hand.
though.
Yeah, he got
He let
fucked.
them grab him,
Man,
and they fucked him up.
they did, didn't they?
God, they fucked him up. When he got out of the scrum and was walking back, all his shit was busted open, blood coming down his head, and he of course he called him essay like 20 times,
What'd he say?
like essay. Like that's all I can I can read. I'm reading it before they start fighting. He's like, "Fuck you, essay." He's doing that shit. Yeah, he's doing all that bullshit.
All that shit was that's some shit that. And then the big nigga in the yellow just sat. I just want to be involved. I
Yeah,
just want to be
yeah,
involved.
yeah.
I just want to be involved. So the big ass bitch, we talking about a big bitch.
Yeah,
that,
she's huge,
600
B.
pound.
She huge,
boat
B.
life bitch right there. That bitch look like Mrs. Puff.
What the the
Yeah, I
bitch
watch
look like,
SpongeBob every now and then with my child.
She's huge, B.
the bitch like a
Like
bing
my man
bag.
You
said.
ain't see shit, Mike?
She like a bing bag.
I ain't
Like my
watch
man
all-
said, what's
I can't-
that movie? My
I
man
can't
said,
watch all the fights and
You
shit.
gotta
like
watch
that.
this shit, man. Because the bitch once she threw the drink, that's when all hell broke loose.
that's how it kicked off. She
For
threw
real?
a drink.
She threw the drink behind the four white boys, right next to the big ass nigga in the yellow. The big ass nigga in
Where's
the
this
yellow got
video
it. Huh?
It's on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Now to give context though, there's always a fight at them Rams games and the Charger games. I don't know what the fuck be going on,
Wow.
but it's always a fight. Always. And then the fucking security lady, she tried to jump in. Man,
They threw her away.
she got the fuck out of there.
They threw her dead in the garbage.
She got the fuck out of there.
The lady threw the drink, huh?
Bitch threw the drink. It reminds. That's what happens to every fucking war in life. It's all started over, bitch. Hit it.
Working title, huh?
Word. That's title
What the
number.
fuck?
That's,
What
that's
the fuck?
title.
Snoop said, "Bitches ain't shit."
But hoes and tricks.
hit it.
I don't give a fuck. That's crazy.
Hey, check it out, man. As you get older, how much paranoia starts creeping in?
Shit.
As you get
lot.
older, paranoia. A lot.
Now, let's make a distinction
And
between.
weed smoking to get the man.
Paranoia or caution.
Let's make a difference. Okay, we can delve into that, and we're gonna take this in a brief segment. But the difference between paranoia and stress.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Are those two aligned, or are those two different situations?
Two different situations.
I think they're two different situations.
Expound on that.
Because for me, I try to remove stress.
Yeah.
I try to not let myself get to a stressful point.
What's the example of a stressful point that people endure or go through?
Money, bills,
Okay.
Yeah. Everyday move.
yeah, relationships.
Sure. Selling a refrigerator to a bitch you don't know how big it is. You know?
Pop it.
That's it. A lot of
How
shit.
big? How much paranoia exists
Shit.
as you get older?
I mean, I don't. It doesn't consume me. You know what I mean? And then I have. Well, really, honestly, when my best friend passed, I made it my business to eliminate stress, and life is too short. So it's like I created this. Me and Keisha, we create this bubble where nothing in this bubble creates stress, create anything negative energy in this bubble. So I'm cool. Like I don't let shit bother me.
Coach, paranoia.
I think as I got older, paranoia is setting in now. But I'm going to be honest with you. It's setting in more now because of the shit that's going on in this city. So now when I'm out somewhere, with the family or whatever, like I'm really like,
Yeah.
I feel,
On a swivel.
yeah, I ain't never been that way.
Yeah, me
in
either.
this city.
You down in the dark shades on them thing out there, like you
Like
on
you're
Secret
Secret
Service.
Service, yeah.
The expressway now is
Man.
paranoia for me.
My drive every night, I'm swiveling. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking around. Wow. Like, what the fuck?
Is it due to because I'm getting older, maybe, or is it
Or
because
just the way of the world.
where we live at now?
You got the mic set up over there? Paranoid for you as a youngin'.
I don't know about if it's age, but for me, I would say like having kids kind of made me a little bit more like paranoid and like aware of my surroundings and stuff. Like I didn't feel that way until like I had my son. My son only was 3.
Okay.
So I don't feel like I aged that much in this time, but like for having a son, like I think about especially everything that's going on in the city and in the surrounding areas. Like yeah, I think about that a lot.
I think, like, honestly, just to be honest with y'all, I think there's a little bit of, and I'm starting to experience anxiety.
Really?
I think so.
Smoke your joint, coach.
I think Mike said something like a long time ago, like this phone. When you be on Twitter, and you be on Facebook, you see a whole bunch of shit. So it's like, I think I'm starting to experience just a little bit of that.
Yeah, it be in your psyche, and you thinking about this shit
Yeah.
unconsciously. So it's in your it's in your
Like
cerebellum, man. And you can play this shit out, but then it's on the news. Then there's people on your news feed, like the 7-year-old that got killed the other day. That shit crushed me. And they shot her sister.
6-year-old.
Yeah, the 7-year-old died, and the 6-year-old fighting for her life. 6 years old fighting for your life. She's supposed to be getting ready to go to kindergarten, man. First
Crazy,
grade.
man.
Why the fuck are y'all shooting with these babies out here? Who could they be walking with that has done this much detriment that you have to let your 30 clip go with the switch on it and all this shit? Why you need all this shit anyway? What the fuck? Do you hear these stories constantly? Of course, we all at a heightened sense. You know what I'm saying? We all on guard. We shit. It's the V's versus the U's now.
Yeah.
The vaccinated versus the unvaccinated.
Hit it.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. That's another point.
That's on your mind.
This COVID shit.
Yeah, that's on your mind. The regular gang shit on your mind. The children getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got your regular life, your own life to regulate your own children.
Does COVID have you paranoid? AV?
COVID? Hell yeah.
It's the Delta shit now.
Certain aspects of it has me nervous. Not like the virus itself, but more so one. Like now it's another variant. It's the Delta variant out now. So it's just like what has. I guess it is somewhat like a paranoia because I have like a fear of like what's possible to come. You know what I'm saying? Down the line.
Abel?
Yeah. I mean, especially by me working out here in this shit. You know what I'm saying? It does. You know, any little cough, any little feeling, any little thing, like, oh shit, I got it. Then it's like I got the vid, then I don't have the vid, then I'm vaccinated, but you're not vaccinated. I mean, it's just so much propaganda. It's just, what the fuck? You know, I gotta drink 7 gallons of sea moss for Mike to just be, secure. So,
now you just sitting around just like trying to figure this shit out.
And that's something we need to talk about more too as men. Let's talk about that shit. Cause I think everybody in this room got shit to lose.
yeah, everybody.
Everybody
Worth more
do.
alive than dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I that's why I think part of my paranoia and anxiety is I've experienced it more within the last year.
My daughter, 26-year-old, texted me the other day. She texted me yesterday. She was like, Daddy, I want you to take care of yourself. I want blah, 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 this and that. 2 of my friends, their fathers died. One had a heart attack, one had a stroke. Like, okay. I hear you. Get yourself together, though.
Yeah.
Get yourself on the path, because that's one of my stresses right there. You know what I'm saying? Is you not doing what you're supposed to be doing or should be doing towards the path of success, and you're 26 years old. You're closer to 30 than you are back to 20 years old. You know, the fuck around age. So, but the paranoia is, the carjacking shit is paranoia. Watching that 70-year-old get shot by them two guys is paranoia. Side note, as far as in regards to that, that was a hit.
I completely agree. I think that was a message sent.
Of course.
You don't shoot at a 70-year-old woman if something ain't going down or something ain't going around the situation.
Then again, you gotta think about the kids you dealing with now. These motherfuckers ain't even got no elevators. They just got the shaft.
Ain't no buttons on there.
Ain't nothing in their motherfucking temples. Just them fucked up. The games that they played, the games that they have been playing since they were kids, the music they have been listening to since they were kids. So think about this. What? Keith and them came out when? In 12?
Yeah.
That's 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
The average 20-year-old been listening to that shit for 9 years. Not just Keith and them, they birthed this shit.
No, you gotta go even further back. I would say go back to Louis.
I want to push back against that. I don't think it got nothing to do with the game.
Always the younger got to say something. Go ahead.
I don't think it got nothing to do with the games or the music, because I listen to the same shit. I don't want to kill nobody. I play the same games. And I think it's more so the environment and, like, their parents don't give no fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Where you come from?
Where I come from?
Yeah.
Well, I'm originally from 79th in Peoria, but I mostly grew up out in the south suburbs.
Okay.
So...
you grew up in the south suburbs where?
Chicago Heights.
Okay. Both parents in the house?
No.
That's the extended version of 79th Peoria, Chicago Heights.
All right. Chicago Heights. Where in Chicago Heights, though? It's the difference in Chicago Heights. It is a difference in serious difference in Chicago Heights. No, in Chicago Heights,
it's some nice parts. I didn't live on the white people's side. I lived on the side near the factories. I lived on Normal, but I moved around a lot. You know, we was poor, so we moved around a lot in the south suburbs. So we lived basically in like every kind of like low income neighborhood.
So as soon as you plugged up the Xbox, it was time to go to another spot then.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Consider yourself blessed.
I can't even get this game going.
To get out of your situation because you had a different thought process. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
it's
my
not
point,
too many
though.
of you like that because we were influenced by the music. No matter how we look at it, music influences you.
I'm not saying the music don't have no effect, because I definitely...
You just did, though.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it don't drive you to kill, though. And that's I think more so... I don't know. I can't speak for these kids because I don't know. I'm younger than y'all, but I'm older than them, so I can't really speak for them. But
bro, I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna push back on you to your pushback. Pause. I'm gonna say if you play Call of Duty and Grand Theft all the fucking time, every day, all day. We talking about not Madden and not NBA 2K and not NBA Live and not FIFA Soccer.
Bro, that shit been out since I was a kid. I've been playing that shit my whole life.
If you play motherfucking Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto all day long, the byproduct of it is being shown right now.
I'm telling you, I did. And all my friends did too. And like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all did. It's not the games and it's not the music. It's something else. And that's why I'm telling you.
There's a good play in it because a lot of guys...
The games and the music is setting I feel like it has something to do with it, but that's like number 12 on the list of things.
Bullshit.
We're not saying it's the main thing, but it's there.
It's a good debate. Don't know. Gemini, you got something you want to say? Yeah, I bet you do.
It's not up for debate. It's shit.
Fuck you.
Go to Gallons.
First and foremost, fuck you. Second of all, I would argue that it's more social media in the music than a video game in the music. Because social media makes these kids think that they could live this fantasy life, like the rappers and like these other people that they think live in these real lifestyles. And I think that that's a bigger influence than the video games. Not saying that the video game's not an influence, but I just think that social media and then the music, I do think that drill music has a certain aspect of influence over this next generation. And that whole influence is like the op culture and shooting your ops and catching the body and all those things.
That's all they talk about.
That's all they talk
all
about
they
for real,
talk
for
about.
real.
You know where that come from? Keith and them. You know what the whole term drill music means? They was going out shooting at their ops.
Keith,
and they say they called it doing a drill.
Keith definitely influenced it.
And that comes from Pac-Man. Pac-Man.
Listen, they
over there in the '60s over there on the East Side. He's the king of drill.
I think he started it, but I think King Louis is what made it bigger.
King Louis is credited.
King Louis is credited.
But at the same time, Pac-Man.
I think only Chicagoans, true Chicagoans know Pac-Man, but anybody else, I would definitely credit King Louis and then Chief Keef.
You say it again, Jim?
I said I think like real people from Chicago would credit Pac-Man, but other than that, like everybody else would credit King Louis and then Chief Keef. King Louis just didn't have the benefit of the internet to go viral. Keef did.
That video.
That,
all them niggas.
That one video.
In that video,
that little boy said, Keef home, he home. Everybody wanted to know who Chief Keef was after that. It was a video on World Star of a little boy going crazy for Chief Keef coming home. Yeah, and then after that, they dropped the video with all the niggas.
No, but Louis had the records, though.
He did. He just didn't have social media.
Louis had the records. Louis had the records that was on radio. Louis had the streets as far as in the music wise. Louis had the money to behind him too at the same time, and he had the power behind him. So it was getting, and then he was whatever affiliation he was with. It was what it was. But like I said, with Pac-Man started the whole drill era of drill type music until his demise. But I'm going to still stay to my point, AV and Jim, Coach B, and Magic. I'm going to say the video games, especially if you playing online, like when we played video games, there wasn't no playing online. It was just playing against.
We didn't have that back then.
I got the stick.
Side by side. Yeah, that side by side is rare.
You get to play online against somebody in Wyoming, and he motherfucker calling you a cracker. I mean, calling you a nigger. Fuck you, nigger.
But that's like
why you shooting up some shit.
That's like another social. That's kind of go back to Gemini point. That's like another social media aspect portion of it, where like you interacting with people behind basically a screen. You know what I'm saying? So there is that toxic portion of it where like these people fucked up in the head because they used to interacting with people who basically not real people. You know what I'm saying? They not acting as a normal person would because they're behind the screen. So they'll say anything to you, anything about you, but they would never say those things to your face. But my point is, one, like I said, I'm not saying that the music and the games don't have nothing to do with it, but I feel like in order for you to be influenced by the music and the games and in order to go out and do some shit, you already got to be kind of fucked up. So I feel like it's something that coming before the music and the games.
Don't forget they born with drugs in their system too.
Yeah, that's all right. So that come
before.
That's
real.
That come before
real.
All right, so that come before they ever heard a song or ever picked up a PlayStation controller.
And then once they start doing the drugs, they need this shit on and on throughout the whole day. It needed on the wake up, on the midday to go wipe their ass. They gotta pop a pill.
And let's be real, man. Most of these niggas is broke. And in Chicago, to me, it seemed like it's ultra lame to be broke. Like broke is all damn near the worst thing you could be. You know what I'm saying? And niggas
still there.
And niggas be willing to do anything not to be broke or at least looked at as broke. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when you ain't got a dime in your pocket, when you smell some food, with flavor to it, everything smell good. Mm-hmm. It could be a homemade Nothing sandwich. You ever had a nothing sandwich? Just 2 pieces of bread with someone's between it? Like niggas don't
Smell good
like
to them.
Man.
But I'm saying it's an added level of desperation just because you not only you starving at home, you got fucked up clothes and shit, but you got social pressures on top of that.
Social pressure, yes, I agree with. Now we can agree on that because in high school it's social pressure.
Yeah, but most of them niggas
You
was selling
said it
dope.
yourself. I remember on the podcast. Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I remember on the podcast years ago, he said something to the fact that he was at the game and bitch was there. Bitch, a young girl was in there was talking. He was like, "Bitch, why you ain't here, bitch? Bitch, I told you, bitch, bitch." And she was
the pressures that they have on. I was at the Simeon Kenwood City Championship game, and it was like I was at a Bulls game because the girls from Simeon, they kind of bougie, but the girls from Kenwood showed them what bougie really was. They had the long hair, they had it down to their butt. They had the Louis bags.
Yeah, one of my employees.
And I was just like,
And
damn.
two parent household.
And
One
me
of
and
my-
Smiley was looking at each other like, man, we had a basketball game in high school or
One of my
was this
employees.
the NBA All-Star game?
One of my employees
It's
right
like
now, young girl, 16 years old.
It's like that.
The pressure of going to Kenwood has got to her where she's spending $275 to go get her hair done at 9 Mag, and she's
Really?
16 years fucking old.
That's
$275
crazy.
to get her wig done.
That's crazy.
You know what happened?
That's fucking crazy.
You know what really fucked us up and these kids up? We letting the kids make the decisions.
Yeah. I've always
That
excuse
Miss
me,
Pat
always
shit.
said that. When
I don't even.
I don't.
Wait,
by me
wait,
not,
what you
by me
gunshotting
not,
over there?
by me
What the
not
fuck
having
y'all
children.
conspiring and talking about?
Yeah, you need to stop making.
I don't
letting
even
the
know
kids
how
make
that even
decisions.
works.
But
y'all
see
was
the
over there.
thing
Even
was
fathom
was
that.
the
We
thing.
old
Sorry,
as
go
shit,
ahead,
so
B.
Like I don't have children, but to be around be around parents, and they giving their kids dialogues and options. I ain't never heard no shit like that before,
The
man.
first choice you get is what you want for dinner.
Yeah, and then you be like, I don't want that.
How old was you when you told your mother what you wanted for dinner? Probably your
I was in high
17th
school.
birthday or
I
something.
was in
right?
high school.
But just to like, okay,
Chinese food. That's it.
I talk to my kids, but in terms of like making decisions, no.
So now that
No.
now that the decision making has been all fucked up. So, because the men out there and the women are making up for the hurt of the father not being around and not being there, they're suffering the kids, suffocating them with all these gifts and letting them make the decisions. And by the time they get grown, or once the little girl get of age and she started having her monthly problems with, as a woman, and her and the mama collide, and then she get a boyfriend. Now is this little bitch that lost her mind? No, I done seen it too many times.
I have too.
And then it's the young man that ain't got nobody. You know, his mama licks ain't really fuck with him no more.
Yep.
And he like, shit, what she gonna tell me?
He raising himself now.
Yeah.
She done going against all her morals and values. You know, how many of y'all could bring something in the house that your mama didn't buy?
Man, it wasn't going.
I sneak that shit in and throw it in
Wasn't
my
going.
bed.
My
Where
mama,
did this shit come from?
it wasn't going.
You know what I'm
Mama
saying?
clean up your room. You go home
Now these niggas could bring a car in front of their house
and be like,
and
Woo.
ain't got a job.
Bro, I
Where
brought
the
home.
fuck you get this car from?
I brought home somebody else's basketball one time.
Take it back up to the park.
You'd have thought I brought home a motherfucking gun. My
Was-
mama went ham.
What's crazy though, it go back for me seeing it, Mike, was when that car cracking shit first popped, and these niggas was bringing these cars in front of their mama house, and then mama was having them conversations like, looking in their purse like, well, I ain't got no money. Where you getting this at? And the mama was like, well, you better get me one. Once that shit
Compensating.
happened, nigga, it was over.
It was over.
It's a compensation.
The mama was
You
looking
losing,
the other
you
way.
losing your
Yeah,
child.
looking the
Yeah.
other way.
You losing your child.
Cause she in
To-
some bullshit too.
Yeah.
She
No,
trying to
you losing
impress her
your child
girls.
for your morals. You know what I'm saying?
When
she getting the money.
Who bought you that Bentley?
Hold on.
My son.
when this
Gemini got something she want to say.
when
I seen some girls.
That's two.
I see some girls really
Get that three, you know what's gonna happen.
get to the point where they couldn't stand their child because of what they let them turn into.
Because they images of them, they reflection of them.
The women are competing with each other.
I see that
Yeah.
too.
Mother
I
and
see
daughter
that too.
compete. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Ain't nothing but
okay.
Siri. That's all.
Hey Siri.
But yeah, I've seen it, and high schools that have that, you know, growing up. Of course, when we was coming up, Whitney Young, Kenwood, those are the high schools that had the stigma of labels. Then Catholic schools, you know what I'm saying? Certain Catholic schools. But the thing is that the pressure of now, I ain't gonna front, and Hales, it was a problem like that, cause we were label niggas. So if you didn't have the latest Polo, Nautica, whatever the case, that we didn't ostracize you, but we did.
We
like,
had that too.
We used to be like, yo,
Yeah, we had that
we
too.
used to always check niggas tags like that
Yeah.
ain't real. You know what I'm saying? You got on some Skippy shirt,
Yeah.
with or a Skippy shirt with a Polo label in the back. You know, we checking your top. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It was just different. It was mild peer pressure.
But now,
This shit now,
yeah, it's
nigga,
totally
you gotta look
different.
like a video girl just to go to school.
Kids are really getting depressed, and like
Cause peer pressure is real.
they don't even want to be here no more because they can't get certain things. They feel like they ostracized or they feel like they don't belong.
They don't, because they don't know how to make the best and the most out of what the hand that they was dealt to.
Yep.
That's because of social media.
Yeah, and I mean at that point because we didn't have none of that shit. We had call waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Now look,
I seen it the other day. The call ID thing.
Yeah, that box.
That little bar.
Like the dude said, "This how old I am."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true shit.
but the whole gun shooting shit. We didn't play them kind of games like that.
No, because you didn't have none. You had
We
the
didn't play
duck
them
hunt game.
Right.
But-
we didn't
On
play them
Nintendo.
games. We was playing Frogger. We played those kind of games. We didn't have no Call of Duties
Duck
or,
Hunt.
or
Duck Hunt was like the only game we had with the gun.
Yeah.
Duck Hunt
We
and
had nothing
Western.
like that.
So what those games teach you?
Go out,
Shoot.
shoot.
your
So
target.
What did our games
Hit
teach
your
you?
target. Basketball. It taught us NCAA college basketball had a moment when it was better than NBA Live.
Hell yeah.
How to think outside
Double dribble.
of what you're doing. Basically. Conflict resolution,
Yeah, it did.
problem solving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There wasn't no fights.
But-
I mean, even if the niggas play hockey games,
Y'all
that,
don't-
Blaze of
that shit
Steel.
was fun.
But
Okay.
y'all don't
Still.
feel like it's got to be a deficiency for you to be influenced by a fictional thing.
Yeah.
So if you, in that case, if it's the games, it's the movies, it's the music, it's the TV shows, it's the internet, it's everything. Then if it's the games, because everything is that we
Weak-minded
consume is
people.
violent.
Okay, since you went there, rewind. I'm gonna say this. I've always said this before on the podcast. I'm gonna say it in front of y'all. Menace Society was one of the worst movies ever to come out to the black delegation.
Boys in the Hood was it?
Well, looking back on it, I agree.
Menace to Society.
Looking back on it, yeah.
Menace to Boys in the Hood had a different message. Had a half and half. Menace to Society.
Do you remember what was going on back then when Menace Society dropped in the movie theaters? It was a lot of shit happening.
Yeah, it was a war going on.
Shootings.
The red beams.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Take
shit
the movie out of
happening.
the theaters.
Yeah.
All right, so this is just from my perspective. I was a child. Like I was probably when Ministers. What year did that come out?
93.
93. I was 3-4 years old when that movie
You was
came
born
out.
in 90.
I was born in '89.
That was my 8th
Go
grade
ahead.
year.
Yeah, so you had a cousin.
Yeah, we are. Oh shit.
They had the bootleg tape. They was watching this shit every day during the summer.
Yeah, you
seen it.
had
I mean, I seen the movie, but
Yeah.
so for me, can you really blame the movie though? Because the niggas obviously had the guns before the movie came out.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
you could blame New Jack City because every nigga that wanted to sell dope wanted to be like Nino. From our era. And these two niggas can attest to that. And me and him can attest to it also, but by them being older, they could see the shit because them niggas is what, dead, gone, in jail,
Got a Harold.
reformed, now they construction workers.
Got a Harold truck driver. Or
He got a CDL right
got
now.
a CDL right
Pop it. But New Jack City,
Niggas got bad bodies, they fucking-
actually, New Jack City, instead of looking at Sugar Hill, now Sugar Hill told a story.
Woo!
And it followed right up behind New Jack City.
Woo!
Boys in the Hood
You know, I never
told a
seen
story.
Sugar Hill.
Never.
Please watch it,
No?
Mike.
Oh, Mike, please.
He
watch
wanted to
that.
get out the
Please.
fucking
That
game.
shit's
He
so
did,
great.
he
It's a
did.
great movie, bro.
He wanted to get out. He wanted to leave this shit alone. Let's go. His brother like, no, let's stay.
I think I better let it go.
Looking like another love TKO.
Bow. Shot the
like
motherfucker.
this. Sugar Hill was like Ghost and Tommy. Ghost wanted to get the fuck out. Tommy was like, no.
Mike, real
That's how
shit.
Sugar Hill was.
Sugar Hill, the opening scene
Yes.
when the mama OD set the tone right
for the
there.
whole movie.
For the whole movie.
For the whole movie.
I think that's why I didn't finish watching it.
That opening
It came out
scene
of what, 95, 94?
and that
94,
track.
1994.
Doom, 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 doom.
Yep.
But you gotta look at it. You gotta look at Men's Society came out in the
93.
93. One of the worst movies ever. Because it glorified and exemplified what was going on in Cali, but then you had people that wanted to emulate what Cali was doing. Now, were they emulating what Chicago was doing? No. Chicago had its own set of issues and problems because everything was gang centered, projects was up, all that shit was happening there, right? But New Jack City, it opened that door. Okay, he got on some rims. Let me jack his ass.
See,
They used to snatch chains. Okay, snatch chains, rob, whatever else. You could, you could talk about these things.
You ever got
But
your
Jamal,
chain snatched?
before you finish, I want
I
to
got
say,
my hat snatched.
I want to say
That ain't shit, but I mean, I got my hat snatched. Go
I
ahead.
agree that certain
Because you brought it up about the
certain forms of
movies and shit.
certain forms of entertainment can open the door to make certain behaviors acceptable.
Exactly.
So
Like slow music make you wanna fuck.
like
Pause. Yeah.
Gospel music
so
make
like
you wanna
the
catch
drill
Holy Ghost.
music, the drill music
I don't
made
know
it
about that.
acceptable to this
Luther music made me think
dead
about Freddie
niggas and
Jackson.
real niggas. Like before that, it was always street music, but you never really heard nobody name in a song that wasn't a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Before the drill music, when drill music came out, they was just in like people you could see them on social media, but they weren't necessarily rappers. You know what I'm saying? And it brought it to a different space. So I agree with you, Jamal, that certain things can create certain waves and make certain behaviors acceptable. But what I'm saying is, in order for you to accept that behavior, it's already got to be something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, just like when
Nigga, you got niggas that's not that come from 2-parent households and they want to jump off the porch.
but
The thing about it is,
But if you come from a 2-parent household and you want to jump off the porch and you have no reason to, it's something wrong with you.
yeah, you fucked up. You eat your boogers. But just
I mean, you
but
got
just
niggas-
case in point though, just like for myself, when I first seen B Street breaking that shit, I wanted to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It influenced me. You know what I'm saying? It was entertaining. That's what I get from these movies, is entertainment. I don't take it and go like only fucked up shit was when we was shorties watching karate movies and kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah, GTA fun as
You know
hell.
what I'm saying?
You know
But
what I'm saying?
I played.
Like,
You ever played that
Wait.
game?
You heard what he just said, right?
What?
GTA is fun as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It's. Have you ever played it?
I haven't played one since San Andreas. And San
San
Andreas
Andreas.
San
is cold.
Andreas
I
was
grew up
so
playing
foul.
that game.
had me gone.
Yeah.
That's why I say
I grew up playing. I've never shot a person in my life.
It can influence you to the point where you could think you could really run your car to somebody and put the code in. Now you got your car back fixed.
Man,
That's
look.
what
I feel like if you believe that, you a dumb motherfucker.
I'm
There's
saying,
something
right,
wrong
just-
with you.
if a motherfucker
Rob
play
bitches
it
is crazy.
with an impressionable brain, this nigga, he could be 20 years old, but
Hey, but an
look at
impressionable
him
brain. Can we
mentally,
can we
though,
talk
for
about
real.
like natural selection real quick? Like a nigga with an
Wow,
impression.
AB,
Yeah,
that's
What's the definition of natural selection?
that's some good
natural
terms.
selection is when basically, so in nature, if let's say we talking about a deer, right? If a deer is born with a gimp leg and can't run, that deer about to die. The deers ain't finna try to gather around this one deer that can't run and try to help them up. The lions finna get a free meal. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you are immature enough or weak in the mind enough to get influenced by a fictional game, you know what I'm saying? Then I said like, shit, fuck it. Maybe we should lose you to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but look at some of the guys like, for instance, your classmates. Look a little slow Johnny who used to be in the back all the time. The teacher just let him come in the classroom and go to sleep because if he was up, he would disrupt the whole day. But he wasn't, what y'all call it? He didn't have ADD or whatever. We call it special ed back in the day. Or HD, MH, mentally help. But it was only like 4 of them of us in the whole school, and they wore helmets, and they slobbed, and they had chin straps. Them niggas had to leave the school because they had to walk to their bus.
Like they was at the roller
15
derby.
minutes early. But it was also 4 other niggas in the school who had their own classroom just like this. No windows, no nothing. We call that the Artie home niggas. Because them niggas could not be contained by their teachers. But they mentally didn't go there all the way. But they survived. They alive today. But them niggas got onto one thing and stuck to it. One nigga fucks with cars. One nigga has been in and out of jail a gang of times, but he wants to be a barber. But anything can tick him off and he pulling his pistol. Or if you say something to his woman, he's going to beat the brakes off of her.
but is that because he was playing video games? Or was that because he got a mental
this before
condition?
the video game era.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So he got you can't blame it on the video games and the media because you done had examples of these people before the video game era. You know what I'm saying? The video game, this shit really kind of new. Just came out with it in the last 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Where it was violent video games available. You know what I'm saying?
I think the video game
violent games has existed with Dungeons and Dragons.
That's not the same as Call of
Yes, it
Duty.
is.
You don't get to see a
Battlestar
nigga head blown
My man
off.
just told me yesterday.
Battlestar Galactica is
Dragon's Lair. Remember Dragon's Lair?
Battlestar
remember
Galactica
that.
is a goddamn dangerous game.
I ain't never played none of that shit. It was NBA Live, fuck
Right.
taking,
So we
all
played,
that shit.
but we played sports games because that intrigued our interest. But you had a good segment of people, whether it's black, white, Asian, Latino, whatever, played those kind of games.
Yeah, play
non-sports
Doom,
games.
Yeah,
Coach, weigh in on this, please, because you're getting quiet on us and everything.
I mean, I agree with you because I didn't play any of that shit. I had sports games. I had any basketball game to John Madden to Joe Montana football. I had Blazer Steel. That's all I played.
I feel like this finna prove my point. Coach, did you like sports before you played those games, or did those games make you like sports?
No, I like sports.
All right, that's my point exactly. The sports drove him to play those games. If you influenced by shoot 'em up games to go out and do it in real life, you already had an outside influence or something that was driving you to do that anyway. So just like Coach probably had an outside influence or something that was driving him towards sports, these niggas got an outside influence that's driving them towards guns and drugs and violence.
Did you have a family member, older family member that was a gangbanger?
I have multiple family members that are gang members.
Close to you?
Yes, my grandfather was one of the original disciples.
Black disciples or gangster disciples?
Original disciples. Before it was a difference, like the original 12.
Okay. You
talking about disciples, pal.
talking about
Yeah,
disciples.
talking
Yeah,
about
he's talking
disciples.
about-
That's why I'm laughing. Like you said,
Yeah.
disciples.
You.
Yep. All my cousins from the west side. They was travelers.
They was travelers.
Mm-hmm.
You.
TVL Nation.
That's the main thing he talking about now.
You.
Yeah.
That's what the BD and GD war's about because
answer the question, please.
No, we didn't have that shit in my family. We had, get that
Mel
shit.
wasn't a gangster?
No, man. No.
Yeah, you did have
My cousin Joe.
Yeah.
That nigga was not. No, he liked that shit. That nigga never went to jail. He never
He said he liked
him.
this shit. He said he liked this shit.
Intriguing to him.
I got my hat cocked right.
Pop it. Joe
cocked
graduated
right,
from high school, man. He was a cop.
Before he leave the house,
Before
he
he
get
leave
it.
the house.
Yeah. Wasn't none of that shit in our family.
He practiced the
when-
handshake and
my
everything.
mother and my aunties, they felt like you did good if you graduated from high school and you didn't go to jail. So that's why when I got out, I said, "Yeah, them pull his dick out now." I did my part.
Pop it.
Shoot this dick now, baby. That was my pistol.
My uncle was
Mossberg.
my
Sawed
uncle,
off.
my,
He said, "Shoot this dick."
Boom!
A musket.
Just like what he tell the bitch in Mississippi Society. Turn your punk
Turn
ass
your
over.
punk ass over, yeah.
That's what I tell the bitch. Turn over, bitch. Put this on your face. Boom!
Give me a rewind, man. Good conversation so far.
Hey, your uncle was a what?
Yeah, he was GD. He had a 6-point star tattooed on him and everything. He was GD, but he also was, a heroin addict too at the same time. He was influenced by his uncle, who was a heroin addict, but wasn't in the gang. But he was a heroin addict from the projects.
They said heroin is like making love to yourself the first time you do it. Making love to yourself inside out.
So you like taking your socks off and put it on the other side. You just seeing the inside. What the fuck?
I said to myself, I don't want none of that.
You ever
You
watch
like
it? You ever look at
knocking
a
the
heroin
lint
addict?
out your sock on the
Have
inside.
you ever seen a heroin addict before?
Nigga.
Yeah.
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 Of course, man.
My relatives
Come
on the
on, man.
west side, man. My grandmother's brothers, God bless them, all were geniuses, nigga. But that street shit got them. Geniuses. They could hustle you to sell me your eyes, nigga. They was just them kind of dudes. But that street shit got them.
My cousin was a heroin addict. I love her to death. She clean to this day, but we knew when she was high, she'd come to my cousin them crib, and she'd clean that motherfucker spotless.
Mm-hmm.
And
For a couple
nonstop.
dollars. Couple dollars?
It could be 100 degrees outside.
Couple dollars, right?
$5.
Yep.
She cleaned that motherfucking house spotless. Yep. So yeah, I know what heroin. I know that.
Praise be to Allah that she's clean though.
She's
for real.
oh yeah, she's.
How long she been clean?
Man, she been clean for over 15 years now.
Praise be to Allah.
Cause it's so funny, man. Like when me and Keish watched
So what you say about the ones who still on?
Godfather of Harlem and shit like that.
Yeah.
When she watched Silly.
He couldn't help it.
He had-
override what you talking about.
He had that in the
couldn't
truck,
help
boy. He was ready. He was
He
ready.
couldn't help it. Go ahead, B.
But even when she was watching Franklin,
Yeah.
just that era,
Yeah.
because she lived that era. She had close family members that was affected by that shit. She really was. It was hard to watch that shit. Like she would either turn it off or she would get quiet, have a moment, because it really affected
Because
her
you know
childhood.
what that's called? Trauma.
Yeah, so it really
That's
fucked her
trauma.
up as
Yeah.
a kid.
And we all done went through trauma.
That's trauma.
Yeah.
But
listen to this lady on My Herbal Life, and she say we supposed to be born standing up. The woman's supposed to be standing up. And I said, now wait a minute, now y'all killing me with this shit. Now you supposed to have a baby like a zebra, and let the motherfucker fall on the floor, huh?
like a cat.
Like Stranze. Drop that shit out of her pussy.
Yeah.
That perfume.
Oh, it stinks so good.
We back to different AV.
It
We
stinks
we
so
on different
good.
sides of the spectrum of it. Of our stance, I say video games. Me and the team say video games. You say nah.
I don't think we on the different sides of the spectrum. I just think it's something that's coming before the
I
video
think it's a
game.
big gumbo of all this shit together.
Yeah, that I agree with Mike. I feel like, but the video games is just a part of the gumbo.
And I think that
The structure at the crib.
The music. Let's go to the music topic
and
just
there's
real
more
quickly.
distractions now, Jamal.
I mean, it's
Music?
funny because my mother used to say that shit all the time. When
the
rap
music-
I used to HBK all the time.
Yeah.
She said that shit gonna influence you.
Hand me that Tito.
Yeah, the music.
And I
makes
was
certain
like,
behaviors and stuff.
nah, I
That's
ain't that
how I
weak-minded.
felt.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But then
never let
as-
it influence me. Like,
But as life went on, and I'm seeing these shorties, like perfect example, we go back to the Dipset shit. Is them shorties look like them?
Yeah.
Them do rags, them loud ass
yeah,
colors.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
Like we look like Run DMC when they came out with their
Yeah.
dance line.
Like
Hey.
the shorties that like Bone. They had their hair all fucked up and talking
real.
that shit.
Gemini
I'm
over
from,
there.
was a
I'm from
movie.
that era. That was the style. And on top of that, like when Jay-Z said fuck a jersey, put on a button up.
That was me.
Man, it wasn't.
That was me.
Man, when I was in high school, niggas stopped wearing.
That was me in
throwbacks,
college,
like,
AV.
The next
That was
day.
me.
Like
That was me in college, AV.
The
That was
next
me.
day, it
And
stopped.
to even interject from what he just said about niggas wearing button-ups, there was a whole era in the club where we had niggas wearing blue jeans, button-ups, and Stacey Adams or square toes, them little Prada shoes or something like that. Big ass
Looking like a
cufflinks,
pirate.
and that was y'all generation for the
Yeah.
most part that did that shit. So y'all was
With
just
them
as
10-man
influenced
ass
by the music.
creases in their jeans.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was us.
That was your
was us.
generation that did the whole Jay-Z change clothes thing. So y'all were just as influenced by the music as other
Yeah.
generations.
Oh yeah,
Because
the
You
mu-
wasn't,
the
but
music-
you wasn't up in no 9 or no 30 popper with no motherfucking button up on, was you?
Because that was the getting pussy
Some
era.
niggas was.
Get the fuck out of here, you wasn't.
Nigga, that's the
Them niggas
reason
had
why
on
we
white-
don't got no clubs
At the
downtown.
same time, that nigga was talking about that this
Niggas
nigga
was
said
in the club fighting in dress shoes and blue jeans
at
with
the
big
same
ass shirts.
time
Like they got on
that
skis,
nigga was
slipping
talking about
shit.
put on I'm 30 plus, put on a button up. That was the white tee era that was popping.
Yeah,
Also-
Stop it.
Because even it's
Okay,
funny.
The white
niggas
tee
was-
era
even in
but
the,
the
even in the
Cash Money
documentary,
came
Jermaine
through.
O'Neal had on a
Jeezy, all
dress.
them
And
niggas
they-
did
they-
that
That's
time.
evolving down.
Yeah.
And they still tore that shit up in some
The
square
biology
toes
area?
and a
Or whatever they
collared
party
shirt.
at.
Biology bar.
They was shooting-
They
they
said the
was-
biology area.
With they
Yeah,
square
yeah,
toes and collared shirt.
the biology area.
With them
That's
big
what I
ass
call it.
baggy jeans. Niggas supposed to be in a 32
They
and they
was
in a
killing
38.
motherfucking
Yes.
what you call it? The security at the
You
front
wore
door.
white tees, Gemini
Remember the
Jones.
niggas was out here then? What was it?
Nah,
The niggas
fam.
call themselves. They was taking everybody's chain in.
Who?
Bum J in there.
Oh, no, them
Goon
niggas was-
Squad.
Goon Squad. Them niggas was, man, one of my tax clients got whooped.
Motherfuckers that was a big. What was the one that was before the Goon Squad?
After the Goon Squad, the Super Gang. They came after the They came after the Goon
Beat
Squad.
the shit out of them.
Yeah, they just all got like
Hobos.
the hobos.
Hobos, yeah. The hobos.
Beat the shit out of that old man. One of my tax clients, man, I never forget, working in Jackson Hewitt. He was coming to get his
Stores.
taxes done. The nigga came with bandages and shit all over him. I'm like, what the fuck happened to you, OG? He said, my goddamn nephew. My goddamn nephew gave me one of them Goon Squad's jackets. I was in Jules on 95th putting my groceries in my car, and some niggas jumped out of the car and beat the shit out of me.
I'm sorry, B. You make it sound so fucking funny. For real, that's not funny at all.
He
So,
said one of them.
so I'm looking at him like, for real? He was like, look at my face. He kept saying, look at my face. I'm like, they fucked you up, Pop. He said, man, look at my face.
Look at my motherfucking face.
I said, so have you talked to your nephew? Fuck that little motherfucker. Look at my
They
face.
gave him a Goon Squad jacket.
They whipped his ass.
Beat
He
the
won.
shit out of him. He said he was popped his trunk, put his groceries in the back of his trunk, and next thing you know, some shit went across his head.
They beat the broccoli
Beat
out
the
of his ass.
nigga. They
Shit
beat
all
the
down
groceries out that nigga. my G. And the whole time I'm doing the tax, I'm looking at his face. Say, yeah, you keep looking at my face. I see you looking at my face. So I was like,
He whooped my ass.
I was like, where else did they hit you at? He said, man, they hit me all in my face and my side. You want to see it? No. Let's get these taxes done so I can get you home so you can lay
They
down.
looted
somewhere.
his ass.
That shit was, dude, that's so classic. The way he
Goon
said it
Squad.
to me, he said, man, my goddamn nephew gave one of them goddamn Goon Squad jackets in my car. They beat the shit out of
And
me.
he wore it. He wore it.
He clearly didn't know.
He
did
didn't
He
know.
clearly had no idea.
Beat the shit out of him, man. I was like, wow. But that was the dirt that was done to, innocent motherfuckers don't know. That shit was so classic, man. But yeah, that shit was funny, but that's the shit I roll. They was whooping motherfuckers' ass. Influence. So I mean, for me, for us, like Mike said, even go further. Like I go back to the B Street era. I wore fat laces. I wore Pumas. You know what I'm saying? Because of what I seen on TV.
It was positive though.
Positive or
You wasn't-
negative,
you
it
wasn't-
was
you
still
look-
an
you-
influence.
You wasn't doing no. Okay.
I didn't do a helicopter and pull out a pistol.
You didn't because you heard MWA and everything. You from the NWA era,
True.
right?
Yeah.
You're the apex. You and him are the core of the
no,
the NWA
he's using
above the
context.
law.
I know.
Context core.
Above
Above the law,
He
NWA
get
era.
it. See,
They
this time
fucked up
motherfucker
too.
drop your.
fingers.
This time motherfucker drop
They
your pass. You make a
fucked
good
their
pass. He drop
Look
it.
at his fingers.
NWA.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Wait. Let him finish his
Two
story.
buddies that grew up across the street from me. Two good guys. They father Muslim. They raised Muslim. Them niggas heard that NWA shit. Them niggas went totally berserk with this shit. Listen, man. When they started the shit about the jacking the car, what you used to do? Jack the motherfuckers for they riding the drive through. That shit. My man, he couldn't stay out of jail. He do 6 years, come home, do the shit in 3 days, go back for another 4 years. Damn. Listen, man.
He like going to jail.
Hey, listen. That shit was just as influential as
Three
it
House
did.
Cot.
Look how Kwame influence. It's always been an influence with the music, man.
When Big said,
Music is
"Shut that
supposed to
shit down."
soothe the savage beast, not provoke it. Look at your uncle and them. I bet you if he was alive today, he would tell you about how they used to sing and do WAP on the corners.
My grandfather.
Every
was
nigga
about
thought they could sing because of the Temptation and the Four Tops,
Yep.
the Motown era.
Yep.
Shot light.
And the Flamingos and all the people before that. You know what I'm saying?
singing.
But
Hold your question. We're gonna
all
come
that
to
shit has progressed. But as it progressed,
It digress.
life treated it even. You know, there are no more Isaac Hayes now. You know what I'm saying? You know, Kanye think he cold. He good for what he do, but he not a Isaac Hayes. He not a Barry White. He not a Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
But
He an arrogant motherfucker, but he talented. But he not like that. Them niggas have timeless music that has grown from era to era. How your music ages like wine is how you measure how great you are.
but that
You
goes
don't just
back to
say
the
it right now.
demise.
I'm the greatest of all time. Man, fuck you.
That goes back to when our music, when the music merged, when the parents and the kids' music merged. That's where the problem came. You know what I'm saying? Like my music and my mother's music never merged.
Merge, yeah.
These kids' music merged.
See, if you listen to BMX and if you listen to BMX and V103, you do still. I mean, you listen to Babyface. You from that era where Babyface. You was
I'm talking about at that
Fucking
current
the
time.
Babyface
But at
now.
that
Hey,
current
hey.
time,
Look at this Patti LaBelle. Baby, I love you. And then Kelly and Nelly did it again. Nelly, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But
also, too, women.
He didn't get disrespectful with her. Our shit was what? It took 20 years after LL came with I Need Love for us to really accept it. You know what I'm saying? It was sprinkled out here and there. But for now,
it's different influences.
you know
too.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there is no shyness about anything. They straight to the
pit on.
to the meet up.
Eat my
Let's
booty.
get out. Let's get it on.
I mean, shit.
Well,
Like,
yeah, nigga, you gave me herpes. Yeah,
like
bitch, you
Erykah
never did
Badu.
let me ask me.
like I always say, Erykah Badu
Shit ain't never going
turned
nowhere.
two thugs into
Hey,
genius.
Mike, a good point was brought up. Didn't you say your favorite song was "I Want to Fuck You in the Ass"?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Boom, boom, boom,
Contradiction.
boom, 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 boom. But at the right place. I ain't gonna play that shit sitting in front of the church picking my mama up.
you can turn that motherfucking record off now.
But at the right place at the right time,
at
when
the,
we here, we know
warehouse.
we know what's going on.
At
You
the
are the
warehouse.
chick from across the way. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. But also, it's a song for every situation.
That's a hell of a record
at my
too.
age
Coach.
now. You know what I'm saying?
You heard it? The
When you
original
hear
version?
The original version, yeah.
Hell of a record.
I know if the sun's gonna shine again. No offense, and the ladies waving their hand like that. You know that bitch is hurt. She miserable. Get her a Long Island right now. I got her right in the back of Francis right after this. You know what I'm saying? Hit it. I'm gonna talk to her. Get out of her misery. You know what I'm saying? I got you too, bitch. You be back miserable again in 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then
Soon as
it's
you
some
burn.
chicks you could just vibe. We got vibing music. The Earth, Wind, and Fire, Charlie Wilson and the Gap Band, Outstanding. You know what I'm saying? We have all this music.
Yep.
Side
Mike-
note, check out Isaac Brothers on Tiny Desk.
Yeah, they good. That's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tiny Desk, yes.
But what I wanted to ask y'all was like, here's go back to my point. Like, it's something that's missing from like these kids that's driving them to do this stuff that's beyond what they seeing in this music and all this other stuff. Like, so no matter what, like, what's going on when like y'all was growing up, did y'all parents allow y'all to participate in every fad that was going on?
I didn't want to participate in every fad.
My mother.
But I'm just saying, would your parents?
No.
allow, like
my,
for
grandma,
example,
my grandmother didn't like me having a pick in my back pocket.
All right, so facts. So like for example, when I was in high school, Jeezy came out, snowman shirt. My mama was not going on the snowman shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Hand claps to her.
Also, my mama caught me with some 5-point star earrings. You know what I'm saying? My mama from the '9s. She not going. She knows she not slow. So I already knew.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Did you hear what the infidel over there said?
Infidel.
Nah, I didn't hear what he said.
Call you the infidel.
I mean, repeat. I ain't scared.
See,
You should slap shit out of you.
You definitely should have went to summer school. Maybe been walking to summer
Crips
school.
over here saying shit. Crips over here.
But she called me with him, you know what I'm saying? But as a kid, I knew, like, one, I had to hide that shit from my mom because I knew my mama wasn't slow to that shit. When she called me with them earrings, I was probably like 15.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
couldn't get my
15.
ear pierced until the day of graduation, high school.
Yeah.
But see, at the same time, my mom the one who got my ears pierced.
That's because he was Muslim. That's why.
She got my ears pierced when I was a kid. I never asked to get my ears pierced.
Mike was in the nation.
Breaking news.
Mike was in the nation.
None of that shit.
He was in the nation. He was in the nation.
I had my own motherfucking thoughts in mind. That's some bullshit.
He got 17 or 18 when he got that shot of ass.
Muslim?
He went crazy.
Muslim, as my grandma
Lost his hair, went crazy. He was born in the nation. He was in the nation.
Michael, you was FOI
My mom
member?
was married to some nigga named Alvis Woods, and he had us in that shit. My name was Malik. My grandfather said, your name Michael, and you're not going to that shit no more. I was 7 years old.
See?
So that shit
Your
stopped.
name was Malik, huh?
I didn't learn none of that shit. You know what the mathematics is for the day? Get money. Pop it. Don't get shot on the damn round.
Yeah, what's today's mathematics?
That's today's mathematics.
Today's math.
You been
Don't
enjoying
you know
that cane
gyro
shit?
meat.
Yeah.
If you ain't close
pick
by
it
the
up
toilet,
now.
because you
Now
gonna
it's
shit
build and
everywhere.
destroy.
Knowledge building story.
Yeah, now
I mean,
it's God now.
I'm kind of skeptical after the last episode of the Kanan show. I'm skeptical.
I haven't watched it.
All right, I won't say shit.
Today's mathematics.
But I'm
They
skeptical,
shoot
Coach.
I was born.
again. Allah, goddamn.
Here we go.
As soon as I brought up about his past, that's what, trauma. He's trauma. That's trauma for him.
He said a lie.
You poked the bear,
Goddamn.
nigga.
That's trauma for him.
You poked
him
the
being in
bear,
the
though.
nation. He
Poked the
eat
bear.
bean
He
pie.
said he the na-
Last time you ate a bean pie.
The motherfuckers
Hit
are
it.
delicious.
I ain't never had one.
Have you never had one?
Never had one.
Delicious.
Bring you one
Jamal
next
said
week.
he promised to bring us one when we was over at the
Yeah,
other
the other
joint.
joint. Yeah, I
Hey,
never
you
had
know
one.
what?
I never had
Do you
one
want
either.
pizza before you
Hold on a
eat it?
second. Do you want one with
Graham
now they got
cracker
the one
crust?
with they got one with cream and blueberries and apple in it. Do you want that or do you want the original bean pie?
Go original.
I want the original. Like what
Go
everybody be
first. Go
talking
original.
about.
Man,
But
you gonna
bring
shit
both,
them
man.
all
I'm gonna bring you one. I'm gonna bring you a small one. Both of
What
y'all,
kind of
pause.
bean is a bean pie, man?
Navy
So,
bean.
It's a navy bean.
You ever
It's
had it before?
white.
Nah,
High
I
on
never
protein,
had a bean
right?
pie.
Jim?
Protein.
Never.
I'm bringing y'all some
One of my
towels in here
kids,
because you
one
They
of my
need to
kids-
call it something else. It's just a
one of
bean
my-
pie just don't sound.
one of my
appetizing.
parents
Like,
after
that
school
sound
program
gross.
Very good.
had a bean pie company. You know what I'm saying? They was
it's
part
a
of the
brown
nation.
sweet
Which
potato
one?
pie. That's what it is.
They was.
Hey, I heard it tastes like sweet potato pie, but just the fact that it's called a bean pie just made me not never want to fuck with it.
Hey, remind. Okay, I need you all to remind me on Tuesday.
We'll text you.
I got. Jim. Now you want to try it?
I'll try it.
Okay. You want the one with the cream on it or not?
Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
get
Bring
the-
both.
Gemini, AV,
Bring both.
Coach. I'm gonna bring y'all some towels in here because you got to you wipe your ass so much you got to just
They
pat.
they got one called a butternut squash
You
pie.
ain't be able
now.
to wipe it no more.
Really?
Very
Sing
good.
about
So
that.
you know the spot is over there around you. So over there on 71st Stony, the
Yeah.
foodie spot right
Yeah,
across
yeah.
from the
Oh, yeah,
nation.
yeah,
That's a good spot.
yeah.
That's a-
Why the
very
nation?
good spot.
Yeah.
I like going
I
to eat.
see it, but
You
I
wanna
don't.
get the
You know,
best-
I don't try to stop
vegan
on Tony for
chicken?
shit.
No,
I ain't never had one before.
Why is the
Fish out of
bean
there?
pie the nation's signature pie?
Huh?
Help
Why
me,
is
'cause
why
it's
is the
black
bean
on
pie
health.
the nation's signature pie?
Navy beans is they really
They thing.
Yeah, they signature.
Like I'm mad salams closed. I used to fuck
Navy
with
bean.
salams.
The navy bean.
I remember when that
the
first
navy
opened.
bean is an actual good food product. That's not like the other beans that gives you gas. you know, the messenger was really big on not eating foods that
gave you gas,
fuck you up on the inside.
See, where
And
can
how
I
to
get
eat to
these
live.
niggas to sell these pies out here while it's 980 degrees with these bow ties on?
They feel like they feel like you're not supposed to be hot.
They feel like you're not supposed to be high.
It's all in your mind.
Yeah. That's the devil.
Them niggas be happy. They be smiling on each other. Bean pie, my brother? Yeah, no, man.
That's why that's why you got to shave your face and you got to stay clean cut.
Yeah, my homie Quinn Cedric.
What?
You know what
What's
I'm
her
saying?
name?
Nation, Quinn Cedric.
Damn.
I was gonna be. I was
Muslim
gonna
name
become a
or-
That's
Muslim
just government. That's just
like everybody else
government.
did when they went to jail.
Them was
Be
the
some
Mau Mau's,
structure in
all
it,
right.
So I ain't go to jail, so I couldn't really commit all the way.
Yeah, I'm well versed. The Mau Mau, I just hang out at the fort. You know, I just hang out over there in Hills. But just seeing all that shit was just,
I wasn't gonna be nowhere around them rice hat wearing niggas.
Yeah, but it was like that's we would go. We would go out. We would hang out there after school. That was like a after school center. It was crazy, man. It was fucking crazy.
I went to school with one of them niggas.
You go hang out at the fort like
He
you
came
had.
to college with us down in Mississippi. He got caught with a rocket launcher.
Damn.
So I said, how the fuck is you in here with me and you had a rocket launcher? And Jeff Ward still locked up with you with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking up. I'd come to school with a motherfucker who had a rocket launcher. Y'all said, what was y'all gonna do with a rocket launcher, man?
I got a
He
slingshot.
said they was gonna blow up the
rocket
Sears Tower.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm leaving here in the morning. This school ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give anybody a grant.
They let
to
you
in
come
this
down
motherfucker.
here.
Yeah. I ain't got no business down here, man. You down here.
That was a wild story when I first heard about
This
that.
nigga, he got caught with a rocket launcher. And you down here asking me now for some motherfucking, hey, you got some peanut butter and jelly? Pop it. What them niggas that you know to be hitting their chests and all that shit? Hey,
Bombs.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Hey,
because he had nothing to eat.
check this out.
And I was known to
So
go to
you
Kroger's
two are willing to
and
try it,
do
right?
gluten session.
You all ain't never had no bean pie
Every
ever.
day.
What crust you put it
Wow.
on? Graham cracker or the original?
Huh?
Is it two different crusts?
You eat it just like a pie, man.
It's
No,
the
I'm
same
saying,
pie.
but no,
Same
because I know
crust.
some they sell it with graham cracker now. It used to be just the flour crust, but now I know some they do
I
graham.
mean, I
cracker.
used to when I was taking Pharaoh to the nation over there to go for basketball in their gym with Abner. I was buying the bean pies from them.
That's his brother, right? That's his son, right?
That's his son.
That nigga drunk up all my Heinekens one night. We was getting drunk.
But either one, it don't matter. But it's a
I
good
shoulda
pie.
put my
man.
foot up
Very
his
good
ass.
pie.
We
Very
the
good
same
pie.
age.
You've never had it?
I've never had it.
Farrakhan's son.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the cream, that might.
You want one? Do you want one with the cream with the apples, or you want one with the cream with the blueberries?
The blueberries.
I got you. Well, it's over there on 71st, but I got you. No problem. I'm gonna be spending some money on bean pie next week. But
I'm not
okay,
joining
cool.
the nation till they get a Chuck E.
Jim, just
Cheese
bring
for these
candles and air
kids.
freshener.
Pop it. Okay, so give me a rewind.
You're
Good conversation
You're
so
going to
far.
keep the door open
Keep the
next week.
door open, Jim.
Shit.
Keep the door open.
Good conversation so far. I have to. I
I
would
feel
not
like
be-
we're in the hole in this motherfucker.
I feel like I feel like I gotta ask you guys.
How does that act like I was here for 7 years?
That's a hot
So do you
attitude.
care about this
Yeah.
Biden and Afghanistan shit?
No. Fuck them.
I kind of do.
Go ahead.
Because the way he moving.
Here we go.
He not a moving aggressive, man.
Hey, get ready, boss.
It's not an aggressive move. Why I put on the standstill? You know what I'm saying? Be aggressive. Is that our fight?
No.
You see what I'm saying? It's not our fight, so be aggressive. Get that shit out the way, move on. Because right now on TV is the COVID, the new strand, and Afghanistan. And the little last change we're going to give niggas. That's it.
So you agree with him pulling them out like that and said, fuck it.
Yeah, go aggressive, man. Show me something for you, Die.
Wait. You said be aggressive.
What's going on? Keep me abreast. I don't even know what's going on over there, man. I'm waiting till this shit get to Waukegan or somewhere closer.
Okay.
Afghanistan
has been taken over.
Let me know
Has
if they
been
do something
taken
Greek.
back over by the Taliban.
Right.
Taliban is 85,000 strong. The people of Kabul or whatever the
Kabul.
Kabul, Afghanistan are 350 strong. The president said, "I'm out of here." Took $169 million in cash. He's over there in the United Arab Emirates, somewhere over there, in one of those places over there. He let it go. Taliban took back over. Mind you, we've been in the Taliban. We've been in the not we.
Over there on that plane like that.
Mind you, the
What was that
America.
about?
That's what Mike want to know.
America has been no. I got to give him context. Got to give him whatever's going on. America's been in the war since
Bush.
right
The Twin Towers.
since the towers.
With the
For
Bush.
20 years, we done spent
Nah,
$3
pussy.
trillion on
Bush.
training Afghanistan people to
We've got it.
defend themselves along with weapons, giving them money, all this other kind of shit like that. And Biden said when the fall when the
But that's what they're
Taliban
gonna do, man.
when the Taliban took back over, they said Biden said, "Fuck it, we out of there."
They gonna spend that money. They gonna get that money to anybody but us. Cause they know guys like you worried about what's the knowledge for the day. The nigga don't shoot. All that. That's what it should be every day. Nigga don't shoot us, please.
Working title number 1.
Nigga, don't shoot us.
Please. Comma. Please. Exclamation point.
Nigga don't shoot us, please. That's
No, say it how you just said it.
That's
Nigga,
today's mathematics. Every day's mathematics.
nigga, don't shoot
Don't
us.
shoot us.
Please.
Please.
That's funny as hell. Don't
Nigga.
nigga don't shoot
But
us.
they're not gonna give us that money.
Stop. Let that breathe for this, G. That's what the crackers up there up north saying too, and them getting carjacked.
Yeah, because they up there, they on some shit.
They tearing them
It's-
motherfucking crackers
There's
up.
some pistols up there. I went the other day to try to get my truck lifted higher. I want to run some niggas over here, goddamn it, drag them along. Let them, like have them out the back of that motherfucker like the Just Got Married cans. Making noise. Fuck that. These niggas crazy, man. Nigga asked me the other day, man, where you get that truck at, man? I look at a white boy truck. Yeah, keep fucking with me. I'm going to run your ass over in it.
Yeah, you're gonna be a white boy, you're gonna be greasy.
He on the side of me asking for some change with the bucket. Bucket boy.
You should have ran him over. I hate them fuckers.
Yeah,
don't
making all
like
that
bucket
fucking
boys?
noise.
I hate them
Nah.
motherfuckers.
You rather be bucketing than to be robbing.
Man,
right?
that nigga was strong as the fucking bad Chuck E. Cheese, man. That gorilla playing the piano.
Hit it.
Bucket,
You
man.
know I'm bad. I'm bad.
That motherfucker, boy. That motherfucker.
Tapping them drums.
Tapping them
like,
drums
you
hard, that
know I'm
motherfucker.
bad. I'm bad.
And they taking them kids up there. They scared and
My
shot
little
the
dumb ass
kids.
just sitting up there looking at him like this.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Talk to me.
Anyway, but man, fuck Afghanistan. I don't give a fuck about that shit. We on the south side of Chicago. You know how
You don't
far
give
away,
two shits about what's going on.
Not two shit, not a shit.
You don't give a shit about what's going on, Corey. No.
No, man, he just moved.
Core.
He just moved to Maywood, man.
It's 20 years, man. I don't care.
You don't.
Nope.
White folk care.
As they should.
They feel like we should have stayed.
For what?
B.
Because they believe in the army. That's why they think that we should have stayed.
We got.
Just like these crackers believe in CPD. Right?
We need to worry
Yeah.
about our own problems.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, fuck that.
Just show me something before you die.
They was over there for
73-year-old man, 73-year-old man whose son was the first person killed in the Afghanistan war right after the towers got hit. He's upset and hurt
Mm-hmm.
that Biden made this move. He's a Trump supporter, but he's very hurt about.
He
But-
upset that more young men didn't die.
Huh?
Because that's all that was going to happen is more
here's
young
the-
men was going to die.
Here's the thing. He a,
Said
he,
3,000 soldiers have died
he a Trump supporter, right?
Right. So
from 01 to April 21. 3,000 soldiers have died. 3,000 civilians, U.S. civilians who are over there over the 20 years have died.
Jamal.
all right, so how
that-
can he be upset that they bringing them home?
He's upset
He want everybody to
because
die over there.
Yeah, he
feels
want
like-
everybody
He
to
feels
die.
like
But Jamal, that was agreed to during the Trump administration to pull them troops out. Like this was gonna happen. That was already agreed to.
Them huggies tricked us again, didn't Twin Towers.
That
fall.
government had
They
20
did all
years
this
to get ready for this.
They singing this song every night for in Yankee Stadium. God bless America. Fuck the rest of the world. Huh? Just us. That a bitch. What about Chicago?
Pop.
What about the South Side? What about 79th Cottage Grove? If you go over there, you better have insurance on everything on your body.
Everything.
Hey,
Your life, your health. Only
Mike.
thing you go over there to get your tooth shot out your motherfucking
Niggas
head.
drive
Well, we
Mike,
got
Geico.
Kanye's coming next week to save Chicago.
Man,
Hit it.
They
What's your title number 2?
he gonna be Donna. He gonna be in Donna's bosom.
Yes. Wow.
Let him go.
Slide to the left.
Tell him to go over that bullshit.
Damn.
They ain't that bullshit
So-
over there.
so just-
They
so,
gonna kill
okay.
Val over there.
Oh,
You know
just
that
so
is?
segue. Just
Thou
segue.
art in heaven.
How you feel about him coming to the crib to do this thing? This Donda situation.
$125 chicken tenders.
They're gonna whoop his ass. He better get out there and perform and sing.
$85 brownies.
Yeah, he better get out there and sing his ass off.
Them niggas, you know how Chicago
What they
is.
doing
It's
to that?
Hype beast shit is
Soldier Field.
Soldier Field?
Yeah, Soldier Field.
No, you know how it is. We forgive everything that Kanye said and put us through last year, year before,
Trump
Year
shit,
before.
everything. Huh?
all that shit.
Cooned all
we
around
super niggas.
Trump.
They're gonna give him.
And you know what? The thing about it is, what can you do about
That's what I
that?
hate. That's what I hate about Chicago niggas sometimes, man. Yeah, I said it. That's what I hate about Chicago niggas sometimes. We act like we can't. Everybody is not above criticism. I don't give a fuck if they from the west side,
It-
south side.
Yeah.
We do that too much in this city.
Cause I be
Especially
wanting
with
to
hooping.
hear-
We do it way too much. If this nigga suck,
He sucked.
he suck. Ain't got nothing to do with what side of town he from or he from the crib.
Chris Singletary.
Prime example.
But
I gotta recant something.
go ahead.
I gotta
What's
recant
wrong with
something.
Chris Singletary?
He was terrible. Listen, I went hard on the young
See?
boy last week, and I want to say, here, young kid, and I said I wouldn't do that to young kids, and I went hard on him, basically because I was frustrated because Jamal kept us on this basketball topic too goddamn long. So, Io, best of wishes to you, man. I don't give a fuck how long you stay in the
Somebody
G
checked
League.
you, huh?
Dude, no, didn't nobody check me.
Somebody hollered at you and said,
I ain't got to check.
Stop
I
that
got
shit,
red
Mike.
checks all.
Stop doing that shit, Mike. Somebody talk to you.
Nobody.
One of them Irvins got you.
One of them Irvins.
Them Irvins hit you up.
Only
Like,
Irvin I talked
Mike,
to was Michael Irvin. and That's the playmaker.
that's Mike. Mike
Damn.
got at you.
Damn.
Like, look, stop, Mike. I heard you on the podcast.
But
You
Mike,
never
how
know
you
who be
feel?
listening.
Nah.
So how you feel about him coming to the crib?
Who?
This Kanye shit.
You gonna be there?
No, he really ain't impressed me, really, man. Since like his third album.
Go.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing. I
He
really
did
don't
good
give no
with
fuck.
Jay album, but him and Jay.
We old though. Them two, Mike.
But no, but
them two in their
I was
delegation.
gonna. But then I
Y'all-
was
it's
gonna.
wrong. Jim, now you going? Yep.
I'm not gonna be in town.
But honestly, I'm thinking, and I hang with their age bracket at work, and they're saying that's dope. He's coming to the crib. They are actually saying it like that's big for him to, like it's more so he doing it in everybody else's town. Why he ain't doing it in his own town? So that's the hype of it. Is he's coming to the
But
crib
it's our turn now.
to do whatever the fuck he gonna do.
After 3 cities, he's finally come to
You see what
Chicago.
I'm saying?
I know
So
he
I
better be out
get
there
it.
before Justin Fields
But
open up the season.
I ain't gonna bullshit though. The hustle game, my nigga. $7 million ain't putting no album out. That's a hustle.
That's what he done made.
Yeah, he made $7 million in apparel and accessories, and ain't dropped the
This
album.
album is not coming.
And $50 chicken tenders down
This-
there.
So you can't knock his
This
hustle.
album
I'm not
is-
mad at his hustle at all,
chicken
Jim.
tenders are $50.
You feel what I'm
down
saying?
there.
It's just my preference. I'm
$125,
cool.
So you gonna get 4 chicken tenders for $125.
Man, I would
That's
run
so
down
bad.
to the
$75
sound.
brownies.
I would go. I
I'm a
would.
vegan now.
If I
nigga.
didn't
don't
know,
even
I go get some
milk.
chicken tenders and that motherfucker say
125. What you gonna do,
I'm
B?
standing. I'm looking for the sound man. I'm running straight to that motherfucker and slap the shit out of him. Show over.
Veggie burgers gonna go
Show
for
is over.
100.
What?
Veggie burgers gonna go for 100.
He gonna get out there, Soldier Field, start crying, talking about he
I'ma
loves
fuck them up.
Chicago, all this bullshit.
And Ken Jenkins gonna be there.
I know he
If
is.
they don't
Ken
pat
Jinx,
me
you
down,
will
I'm gonna
be
get in.
there.
I'm
You
gonna
know
get in a G-pan of chicken and just sling that shit. Be in there selling chicken wings like crack. Nigga.
Boss!
They gonna be like, man, why y'all ain't? Why y'all ain't paying attention?
Let's do it.
Nah.
I'll go out there. We'll set up shop outside.
And just be like, bing, 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 bing. Yeah.
And sell some G pans.
I got
G-pans and
$35
L's.
G-pans right now. What's up?
What's up? Let's go. Loaf of
More
bread on the
money,
side.
more money, more money.
Yeah.
You don't care about Biden pulling out.
Nah, I really don't.
Those old
Just
dick
be
riding
aggressive,
ass
yo.
niggas on Twitter.
Only
I'm
pull
tell
out
you
what
right
be
now, I'm gonna
afraid
drop a
about is
jewel.
all-
If we all had a food truck right now, nigga, you go by that Amazon plant and park there.
Which one? 'Cause it's
The one
all
on
of them.
159.
Oh yeah, I've been
You
out
park
there.
right there. You would quit your job. You would go in and say, "You cool, fuck you, I'm out."
Yeah.
It is a desert. One of the homies was like, "Man, I wish Uber Eats to come to us because they on a robot schedule. They got 22 steps to lunch.
Food trucks only believe in going downtown.
Stupid. To get tickets, that's dumb.
Pop it. Food trucks only believe in going downtown.
To get tickets, that's retarded, nigga. I'm doing
Life is a
a
hustle.
burrito.
Kenneth Jinx
egg
said the
burrito.
show starts at 9. Eat before you go to the show. Keep your $125 that will go to tenders. Pop it.
That will go where?
That will
said
go to
keep it.
tenders.
He said, eat before you go,
Man,
Hey.
Kanye is not Walter Hawkins.
or just meet us
Be
at the front.
Yes, he is.
Hell nah.
Yes, he is.
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Yes, he
Now,
is.
you see how long that song is? That song has aged.
I mean, have you read?
You judge a guy's talent on how his music ages, man.
Yes, he is.
Did you see
he's
the
greater than
streaming increase of him? 375 up just in streaming of an album that hasn't been put out. And we once like Maul said it at one point we hated Buddy.
such. What's your favorite Kanye record?
Sing like this song or album.
Song. Just one song.
Oh my god.
What's your favorite song
say,
of
he
Kanye
say, she
before
say.
you leave?
You know what I'm talking about?
Say it in the mic.
Let me find it.
Damn.
No, you don't.
My
ain't got
favorite
one then.
Kanye song is "Late." It's a
Yeah.
hidden song.
That's
on,
a hidden jewel. Late.
I think College Dropout or late
it's the one
registration.
after
Late
that.
registration.
Yeah, late
Late.
registration.
I like late.
Yours, audio visual.
On my way home. That's the shit.
I like this
I'd
song.
be late for
One
that.
song. One song.
I like this song. I believe the name of it is called "See You in My Nightmares."
I'm gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where Lupe and it's
Yeah.
got Most Def on that. That shit is hard.
Okay. Yours, Abel. We'll come back to you.
Joy.
You gotta come back to me, cause man, oh
Yours?
fuck.
Hold on,
Cheers
I'm
to
gonna
the
find
rock.
it. Jimmy, I like Joy too.
I like the story he told. And the track was cold.
You ain't like Joy?
It was either that or Never Let You Down. What's yours? You don't even know yours.
Flashing lights.
You dance to that.
I like that record. I ain't gonna
Flashing Lights, yeah, that was, he
Yeah,
did it
this
good
my-
at the Watch the Throne tour too.
That's a record, man. You ever listen to that record? That's a record. The next one will be Power.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Yeah. Commercial music sales.
My third record it would be Prime Time.
Cause I'm a P Rock dude.
You like that?
That's the hardest record.
Oh, okay.
What you
That's
say?
a hard record, man.
What record?
Prime Time
What about
with Kanye and Jay. Or Watch the Throne.
you doing that now?
I
That's you?
saw that.
Oh, that's
Jim.
my-
I saw that. That's what you fucking with right now. That's what you did. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you
just need
actually
Jim.
drove?
Jim, what do you be finding? We'll talk off camera. We'll
Ken
talk
Jinx
off
said
camera.
Celebration
I was gonna pick that one.
is his favorite record.
I was gonna pick that one.
Rewind.
Mine is Heartless.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's my favorite Kanye song, Heartless.
I
Oh,
seen-
808s?
I seen Kanye.
Niggas don't really like that album, but I used to love that album. I played the
was
hell out of
I
cold.
watched him perform when before he came out. at the DuSable Museum, and he did Hey Mama, and his mama got up, and me and Corey talked about that man like a dog. The fuck is he doing with this shit? Where he going with this shit? No, we talking amongst ourselves. Got his mama getting up, man. She don't even know what the fuck she doing. The first week he came out, they brought Mike Kaiser to the barbershop. Freddie G. Mike Kaiser tell us who he is. He said, y'all come to the House of Blues tonight. I'm here for Kanye. You know, I'm going to see what he got at his hometown. Talking big shit. He like, you talking a lot of shit, man. I got you, man. I like you. I like your energy. This is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to get you in. Don't worry about nothing. You got a black card. Whatever you want is on me. Ask Vino.
You was double-fisted.
Drunk Remy all night. That was my last night of Drunk Remy.
I remember him from the lot.
Fucked up. I told Kanye that he sold 500,000 copies his first week. They had 2 shows that night. The second show I had to get put out. Told
Story of his life, man.
I heard it, yeah.
Story
Yeah.
of your life, man.
Yeah.
You always getting put out somewhere.
That
A
was 2
venue.
times. You see me get put out.
A shrine. You got put out at the Big Daddy Kane concert.
That's the one. That's the one he always talk about.
Yeah.
The Big
folks,
Daddy Kane.
Folks got put out at the Big Daddy Kane concert. Walk right back in with his hat cocked with old girl. Well,
with my lady.
Yeah. And
you always talk too much. You gonna tell, so he'll tell something.
Man, so what? That was fucking 10 years ago, man.
He like a broke refrigerator. Ain't keeping shit fresh.
Oh shit!
Hit it.
Tell me how you get in trouble with it first.
Good one. What did you say? A broke refrigerator that don't
Like
what?
a broke refrigerator. Can't keep shit fresh.
Yeah, he walked in there with his hat cocked, and they had a fucking discussion like, you know, you just let him back in there. Like, what are you all doing? Like, we can't keep letting that happen. He just walked right in without no problem. He gonna look at me and say, "Watch this shit," and then stacked it on the boss and walk right in.
Man, he told that story, man. That shit was so funny, man.
Folks,
What
I
he do,
swear.
Mom? He looked at you. What he do?
Watch what I do, Shouty. Watch what I do. They ain't say Shouty, but
That's
watch
good
what I
shit.
do.
Speaking of that, you see all the White Sox players do that when they get a hit.
That's the key to success.
I be saying to myself, I want to do they know in Chicago what that means.
What's Tim over there teaching them Caribbeans?
He got them all doing it when they get a base hit.
All right.
They stack it.
What's my man name?
Woo! Look at
Eloy.
With the big chain.
Eloy.
Oh, he got his shit unbuttoned like he Teddy Pendergrass up there.
You better let her go. Rewind.
Sound like
You hear him? You hear him over there?
Liquor talking.
That's amazing.
sound like Romello daddy.
Lizzo. Let's
Oh,
get into it.
God.
Why?
What's going on with her?
Lizzo.
What
Let's
they
get
mad
into
about?
it.
I mean,
What
I
the
don't
song
know
her
what's
and Cardi B got?
What's it called? Rumors?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Rumors.
go ahead, Coach.
I ain't never heard because I would never listen to anything she makes.
Why?
Because I
Until
don't
that
give a
bitch-
fuck
until
about her
that bitch
music.
say I'm on.
She cried
I'm a
on
Jenny
IG Live,
Craig
baby.
spokesperson. I'm
She
cool.
cried on IG Live. You
Why?
gotta have some kind of sympathy for her.
Why she
Why she
crying?
cry?
She fat shaming herself,
Y'all keep fat shaming her.
huh? She fat
Now you
shaming
pay
herself.
attention. Get on the mic,
Bro, she
before you
too.
leave. What's your thoughts on it?
Yes, I paid attention.
Why was she crying?
Let's be very real. That song with Cardi is trash. That ain't got nothing to do with her being fat. But she was crying because she was tired of y'all talking about her being fat.
Well,
Even though
bitch,
she
you
fat.
are.
But she fat.
How can you hide
And
that?
she got a whole empowerment movement about her being fat.
That ain't no suit.
Wait,
that
wait,
bitch
let her
got.
I
Let
don't
her
want to even
finish.
see her lose weight because then she gonna have a big head and a small body.
Hit it. Big head.
She look like one of them
body.
Pez candy dispensers. Remember them when we was a show?
She from Houston too.
Big ass head.
Big ass head.
Flip it
just
back.
Flip it back. Whoop. Yeah.
They say she a little short chick, right? Fat.
She got some good meat.
The bitch is a globe.
She got some good pussy.
Good meat. Good cheeks on her and shit.
Oh, you talking about the cheeks?
The fat meat. You gone?
The fat meat.
Bye.
Fat meat greasy.
Whose house?
Jim's house.
I mean, okay, you brought up, what's the problem?
She cried on IG.
I ain't even see it.
She about being fat.
Is that more
You know,
sales?
fat shaming, and she's tired of being fat shamed about her weight and everything.
But that's her fault.
Why is it her fault? Because
You
she's a,
fat as hell and you wear nothing out in the streets. So you
what,
fat
you want her
bitch.
to wear Mabel dresses and shit?
But I'm saying,
Like
I mean,
Bertha?
bitch, you look like when you squeeze tissue out your hand and squeeze through your fingers. bitch,
Hey,
that's what you look
let's
like
be
an
real.
outfit.
The problem with Lizzo, she just mad. Don't nobody want to see her naked, and she trying to force her nakedness on us. And we don't want to see that shit.
She gotta stop trying to make it fat
Great
people
point,
look
AB.
cool. Just hey,
Yeah,
Bruh.
thanks, AV. That's what I'm
Let
trying
the
to get
women
at.
tell it. Let the women tell it in this new era of women empowerment and social media that you all are women shaming and fat shaming.
I know.
You shouldn't do that.
But how you
about
gonna
we
fat
not
shame a
accept-
bitch?
Hey,
Accept her for who she is.
I'm gonna put this
and
out there
love
for the
her.
women. Just like y'all don't like little dick niggas, we don't like fat sloppy bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, Visa.
Audio, visual.
Hey,
Wait till
Visa.
nigga pull out that 20-inch dick on you.
But
What's happening, baby?
I
What's
mean, I ain't no
going on?
little
Hey,
nigga.
and I ain't gonna
gonna
lie,
put
I
on
like
no
big
onesie
girls.
either.
but
Pop it.
You know
You
what I'm
heard,
saying?
that, right? You heard that, right?
I ain't no little nigga, but I'm still ain't gonna put on no onesie looking like you know how you hit a can of biscuits and the bus on the side?
yeah, you
That ain't
got
gonna be the God.
you got wear what's appropriate. You know what I'm saying? You got wear what fits you.
And she's not doing that. So you not doing that. You look, bitch, you look like, you know how your car get washed and it rain on top of it and it just be them little blotches on top of your car?
to your point,
That's her.
Hey, but to your point, be able, she attracted that negative energy about how she carries herself. With that
Yeah.
shit. Just listen. You don't have. If you want to bring attention to big women, there's other ways to go about it. You don't have to come to Lakers games with your ass out.
Right.
And then
She wants a ball player to poke her and fuck her and
She's sitting in the
Figure
wrong
out.
stadium. She need to be at a
No, she
football
been
stadium.
shallow out, dog.
But
Yeah,
Lizzo
she
give
looks
off
in the mirror,
the
she doesn't
she
see
want too
herself
much
as big.
attention.
She sees
So I
it
feel like
like that.
if she did fuck a ball player, everybody gonna know
She
about
gonna
it.
be on IG Live with
Yeah,
it.
she gonna be on IG Live with it. You
She
know what
gonna
I'm
show
saying?
you the squirt stain on the bed, all kind of
Look,
goofy
y'all,
shit.
this 6'9" nigga fuck my big
Yeah,
ass.
my bed wet as hell.
Big
And that's-
girls up
and
200.
No, bitch, that ain't cum. That's just sweat from your big ass.
But we really calling it how we see it. We not shaming her. We just call it how we see it.
You bringing that attention to
And
Like I
yourself.
said, I like some larger ladies.
Me
but,
too.
Yeah.
But the issue with Lizzo is like
Concern.
we just not feeling her like
Jill
that.
Scott
and
never
she just
did
can't
that
accept
shit.
Yeah, Jill Scott
She
would
never did that shit. And she a sexy motherfucker.
But she
Even the
been
big
married
bitch
3
that played
times, though,
Precious. What she
that
do?
bitch can't keep a
She
man
just
though.
that's just her.
The big
issue.
bitch that played Precious.
Oh, Gabrielle, whatever
Yeah,
her name
Biggie.
is.
But she don't
Biggie
nobody
stayed
want to
up
see her
like-
naked.
New topic. Bitch can't keep a man. Let's go.
Biggie stayed in that lane, my nigga.
Name
She look just
a
like
woman
Biggie.
that can't keep a man.
Halle Berry, Jennifer Lopez.
He running them down.
The last
Jennifer
one,
Lopez, she got
she just
She got Ben back now.
Holly Berry,
Yeah, she
Jennifer
rap with Ben for
Lopez,
now.
Jill
Halle
Scott.
Berry got Van Lathan now.
What?
Yeah, you know that?
Really?
Van Lathan. Yeah.
Jill Scott.
Halle Berry is
Oh.
with Van Lathan.
Oh wow.
The guy from
Let's
TMZ.
see how long it
Yeah.
lasts.
They've been together
Who
for
else?
a while.
Kim K.
Okay, so let's go through
Erica
it.
Badu.
Start with you.
That
Give me
pussy
one
is that
one
pussy.
woman that can't keep a
Pussy.
man.
I don't want you, bitch.
I'm going with J-Lo. J-Lo the queen to me.
Them niggas made records about the bitch. You right.
Hit it.
You right. They sure made records about the bitch.
You.
I want to say, of course, the obvious Holly Berry.
One. Just name
Oh, just one?
Yeah,
Jill
we'll go back
Scott.
around. Jill Scott. Coach.
Erica Badu.
Magic.
I don't know. Like they said them. I don't know.
Hey, Coach, I'm gonna push back. I feel like Erykah Badu not keeping niggas. She getting rid of them niggas. Cause them niggas be seeming like they really
I
want
told
her.
you, she turned two thugs into genies, nigga.
For real.
Comment like, I need some bell pepper skins and some Coogee shoes.
What about
You know who can't keep a man?
Who?
Amber Rose.
Well, the bitch look like Mad
She
Max
got a
Headley.
slut march or something, right?
Slut Walk?
Don't make a difference. She
A
can't keep
slut
man.
walk. I mean,
We said she went out today and said the baby daddy, the new baby daddy, cheated on her with 12 other women.
Good.
she cool with it, ain't she?
No, she's not. She's hurt.
I thought she
Can't
was
keep a
down
man.
with sluts.
Yeah.
She can't keep a man.
Bitch, your
Jack.
pussy spoiled.
Bombs! Can't keep a man, Jack. That's fucked up. You fine as fuck, but you can't keep a fucking man. You like to fuck all the time. But you can't keep a man. Same thing with Niecy Nash.
Cause she eat pussy now, right?
Pop it.
She married a woman.
She said, if I can't get the cow, I'm gonna go get the whole
I'm gonna
motherfucking
get the
thing.
whole
But
thing.
she was the one that was proponent of draining a nigga out every day
Yeah, in the book, right?
She stood by it.
She stood by it.
and couldn't keep the man.
And then she put her mouth on a plastic piece and went ape shit.
Angela Bassett
I'm in love.
I'm in
could
love.
keep a man.
I thought she was with Courtney Vance.
Yeah.
That's why I said she could keep.
Oh,
a
she
man.
keep one.
She with him.
She's
Yeah.
65, right?
Yeah,
She's 65.
She's turned 63.
She look good.
God damn, she look good.
She ain't no kids.
She been in every religion and known the man though.
Pop it. She couldn't keep.
She
ain't
gotta
no
find
kids.
and get it right. She gotta
She
find
ain't
and
no
get
kids
it right.
though.
Every movie is a
She had some
religion.
kids. It'd be Angela Bassett look totally different.
What about Layla Rashawn?
Pop out the game.
She got like 8 kids, right?
Oh my
Diabetic.
God.
Mike hit it.
She shallow how?
With my truck. Low.
She like Queen Latifah back
you
and
hit
set it off.
You hit. You fuck.
With the truck.
You fuck Layla Rashawn.
Yeah. Because
Coach
that's sunshine.
Coach
When
Time
she
that
was
back.
sunshine, now
That's
she's
sunshine.
a thunderstorm, nigga.
Candace Parker, would you smash?
In the dough.
I don't know, Coach.
All right,
That
I'ma name
bitch
him.
feet,
Fuck it, I'ma name
that
him.
bitch
Go
feet
around.
bigger than
You ready?
mine. I'll be nervous.
Rewind.
No, you love this.
You got a shit or something, or you gotta go? You got some time. You gotta be there.
Drunk, nigga.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Keep it interesting then.
No, ready to go.
You ready to hit Lizzo?
How long is it? No, I wasn't no fucking no fat bitch like that.
How long we been on, man? This nigga ready to go.
I mean, for her to be on
156.
Answer.
crying and shit,
I want no
just,
bitch way more than my car.
that's terrible.
Hey,
That's terrible.
rewind.
You got that bitch get waited at the truck stops.
Coach, can you hit the king of the what?
Hippo back there.
Pew 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 pew.
Shout out to the eyeballs too.
Shout out to the eyeballs. Being a vegan
Who the
versus
fuck are they?
being the eyeballs are
Is
the
our listener.
Hey.
a fan of listeners.
Hey,
of-
he like that uncle, you know. You come home, hey, these my homies. Who the fuck are them?
You can tell who has not been listening to the podcast of his own fucking podcast. He should know who the eyeballs are. The eyeballs are a great crew of listeners that swear by
Everything
our
we
podcast
say.
and are enjoyed by it.
I'm tipsy now. I done got drunk.
There you go. That's
He
your
said,
story.
what the
Stick to it.
Shit.
Who the fuck
Here
is
we
this?
go.
Who the fuck is them?
Hey, I'm thinking about the odd couple.
Uh-oh.
I done got lifted off of this bullshit ass shit. going.
Monaco.
Rewind.
That's good, man. Where you get them from, man?
Drinking in Monaco's.
Them ain't. I like them.
Afghanistan stuff with street.
That's what's so fucked up about it. Them Afghanis, Afghans that they bringing over here, they finna come over here, get that grant, and open up what?
A liquor store.
Liquor store on the
Open
Tony
popcorn shop.
That's what's so
Shrimp.
fucked up about this shit.
Right across the street from you.
A Sharks, a Tony Shrimp.
You know, it's a black-owned
They gonna
person that
name
owns
it. Don't
Sharks now.
enjoy that.
Where?
What'd you say, nigga?
They popcorn shop. Don't enjoy that.
Wow.
They gonna steal his whole
gonna steal
name.
his
man.
whole name.
They'll do that though. Hey, he ain't lying though. They'll do that. They'll do that.
And then what's fucked up? They have a dancing popcorn in front of this shit. That's fucked up. Do. Pop it. Hey, Lamar, look, Maul looking out the window like, I ain't break dancing for none of you
These
niggas.
niggas.
Yeah, fuck.
Run
by
that
it.
bag, fat boy.
Don't
That's what
enjoy
they
your
are.
popcorn. That's
Don't
funny
enjoy.
as hell, boy. That's,
Have one of them little things that the collar arms be
That's what's,
swinging and
gonna,
shit.
that's what's gonna wind up happening. They bringing them over there. Canada said they're gonna take 20,000 in.
Who?
They go Canada.
Yeah.
They taking 20,000 in over there. Okay, cool. Now they gonna come over here. They gonna get that whatever kind of status. Then they gonna be able to open up a fucking business because of that status, like they did back in the 70s when they opened up all around the black community and everything. You heard the stories.
I didn't see Arabs a lot though, man, until like the late '80s, and that was over in Inglewood.
They were just
Where it
cab
was
drivers.
I saw them-
Arabs on 79th Street.
I saw them on Negro. I saw them on 79th and Vernon.
Right
That-
down the corner.
They
Yes.
were just cab drivers. in
79th
my
and
eyes.
Vernon. Then you had the slop shop. On, what's the block over from Vernon?
they
Eberhard,
took
right?
over the West Side.
Yeah.
Eberhard right there.
They
You got
took
the
over
slop
West
shop
Side
there
and Justice.
with
Jamal,
the gyro shop.
They took over the West Side. They took over the West Side.
I didn't see that
So
shit.
that's what's
till the
going to
90s.
wind up happening. These Afghanistans is going to come over here and set up shop. They're going to open up more and more Subways, Dunkin' Donuts, and shit like that. That black-owned Sharks is Sharks Chicken and Fish is on 59th and Wabash. Black-owned.
Oh, okay.
Go
Not that I,
go to Tony
The
Shrimp
best,
Instagram.
the best place to get fish fried here is Kingfish, 71st and King Drive, right off the alley.
Yep.
There's two sisters in there. They blood sisters, and they like I told them the other day. There was a dude like, "Is they fish good?" I was like,
You
"Yeah."
there?
When they
That's
argue,
fine.
it's
about
really
to,
good.
but-
If the
shit
sisters
Mike
make they
said-
arguing at each other, it's gonna be fried hard. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be good in the motherfucker.
Best fish on the south
You
side
said
of
Tony's.
Chicago.
What is it?
Tony
The
Shrimp.
best.
God damn.
But on the west side is Duels. Best fish on the west side. Every time you're on the west side,
Duels.
stop on Duels. Don't have your
Just
head cocked to the
scroll.
right, though. Little lords in them to get you. Straight up.
So I ain't going over there. Shout out to Patrick Beverly, man. I hope you get traded one more time, man.
Hit it.
One more goddamn time.
In Minnesota.
Tell me about that trade, Coach. Mike,
I think he might get bought out.
from the Timberwolves?
I think he might. I think he just playing nice. I saw his tweet saying, I'm glad to be in Minnesota. I can't wait to help the young guys. I think that just might be the script to play nice. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm. See that?
We'll
He's on his
see.
way out the league. He
I don't
pushed
think so.
the players president in his back.
I don't think he out the league.
He pushed Chris Paul in his
85th and
back.
Cottage.
Some shit will get your ass out the
Might be
league.
making a trip.
I don't think so.
And he wasn't that good no way.
So again, like I said, he from the West Side. He went to Marshall. But let's be honest. He ain't what we try to make him out to be.
He can hit that three.
No, we can't
Every
consistently.
now and then.
He
He
can hit
shoot
that three.
31%.
He can hit that three. He gets great defense. And he
That defense
He
is
is
a
not a
little
great
overrated.
defender.
That's
He
overrated.
He just annoying.
He can play defense, but
Sometimes
he's
do
Do you
not.
remind you of Bruce Bowen?
sometimes defense is annoying.
Hell no.
Nah,
Sometimes
he-
defense is annoying. It gets
his-
inside the people.
his-
Well, it don't bother Dame
he not
Lillard
stopping
one
nobody.
goddamn bit.
Yeah, he not stopping nobody. Like
Or
anybody
Steph
that's
Curry.
trying
Bothered
to that's
Russell
really
Westbrook
finna
for
get
a
a
while.
bucket.
He
It don't
injured
matter.
him twice. And the last time they played, he said, "Man, I got 50 on you." What do you say? I got 47.
He
right
all
now.
and Russ always let people know that. Like he told the media, y'all did this. Y'all hyped this man up.
Kevin Durant said, "Come on, man. I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am."
He's not a better defender than Tony Allen. I'm just gonna leave that right there.
At
Of
all.
course not.
He not even in the same conversation as
Did you
Tony
see
Allen.
the Kevin Durant and
Yeah, I watched it today.
Draymond Green
Got watched it
conversation?
today. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I like that. It was very good.
It was
Very
good.
insightful. Very insightful. Being a vegan versus being an eat meter.
Pause.
A meat eater.
Pause.
Meat eater?
Pause.
Meter.
Pause.
Pause.
God damn it.
A meat
So what's
eater.
the difference? I mean, talk to me.
You know what?
Ask
I'll
Young
put up-
Ma.
I'll
Yeah,
put
in
up-
your body.
I'll put
Ask
up
Young
the,
Ma.
Listen. I'll put up the tweet right on some funny shit, right? You saw it. You commented. It's a lot of fat vegans.
Yeah, them niggas eating gravy. They drinking it.
Motherfucker said, are they frying lettuce or some shit like that?
That was funny though.
That was. But then everybody started posting, commenting, and it's like the post has gotten like multiple comments. Like they're saying it's just they're blaming it on the soy.
No, if you eat too much of anything, it's gonna swell you up. You just eat enough for your serving to fill you up for that time.
You can't
You
eat
don't go
two
back to
Impossible
second and
Whoppers.
third, you know what I'm saying?
Man, because these people not true vegans.
It's vegan mac and cheese out here.
And
But
your
if you-
weight
if
is
you
all about
Eat 2 pounds of this shit. It's not coming right out of you.
and your weight is all about calorie intake versus calorie deficit.
Yeah.
So if you eating vegan shit
AV on that shit.
and you got
Yeah.
you eating
Why
all
you
these
an
calories
overweight
but you don't never work out, you gonna be fat.
Nigga, your ass should be working with Fauci right next to him and shit.
I should.
Paul.
So listen, when you loading up on your food and your bread and your pop and all that shit, a lot of motherfuckers still eating bread. A lot of motherfuckers still drinking pop.
And a lot of motherfuckers
Drinking
still eating
sweets.
dairy.
Yeah. Just cause you not eating meat don't mean you're not eating all the other shit that was wrapped up with it. You know what I'm saying? You eat the mac and you eat all the sides. Say you eat the sweet potatoes, the cabbage, the mac and cheese, and the beans and rice. Then you'll eat 3 slices of bread. Then you're gonna drink 2 pops afterwards. You might as well eat the fucking meat.
I know a motherfucker's been vegan for over 10 years and she get bigger every year.
Pop it.
That bitch eat yeast.
Bombs. Working title number 3. The bitch eat yeast.
The thing is about it though.
No sponsor.
Most people don't know how to work out and lose the
Give me a
weight.
smoothie. Put yeast
After
in
they
it.
lose the meat. Give you a smoothie with what?
With yeast in it. Bitch swell up like a piece of
Working
pie.
title number 4.
Finish, Mike.
So they just stop eating meat and they think they're gonna lose weight. You gotta change your diet, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nick can't eat them you gonna eat so much asparagus, man.
They got different breads you can eat. They got different foods you can eat.
You only can eat so much asparagus and vegan chicken.
What?
Get you a Mediterranean sandwich from Panera Bread.
Them are decent.
I don't know, man.
The job.
gotta know how
they
to eat.
sponsored the
I
job one
understand what
day.
you're saying.
They
but
sponsored us. They brought that. That was the last shit in the box. I said, fuck it. I tried it.
sometimes you get tired. At times I get tired of eating meat. I really do.
Pause.
Nah.
AV, be ready, man.
Yeah, be ready.
These motherfuckers love
Sometimes
the
you
meat
get
word.
tired of eating chicken and turkey.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
And now you got something called vegan shrimp.
What?
I've had it.
Vegan shrimp.
I've had it. I've had it. One of Keisha homie has a restaurant, and they was at
She don't.
a Taste of Vegan,
I tried.
a Vegan Fest. It is
Vegan shrimp.
what's
She
that
got some
shit
of the best
called?
shit ever, but
What's that shit
I
called?
tried.
On schedule.
I went to Can't Believe It's Not Meat.
Yeah.
They got vegan shrimp, and
Yeah,
it wasn't good.
It's not.
It wasn't good.
How you
I
gonna
can't think of
do
the.
vegan
It's,
shrimp?
I can't think of the shit, man.
Yes.
Wet motherfucking paper towels. That's what you ate.
Hit
It's,
it.
it's like wet. What's that shit that they use to like sponge up?
Throw that motherfucker up on the ceiling.
What's that shit, man? Damn.
Oh,
You know what the
the next
vegetarians eat? What is
podcast.
that shit called? It come in a loaf and it soaks up. Tofu.
Tofu.
That's what it's made out of.
Hey,
The
tofu,
vegan shrimp is made out of tofu.
I promise to God.
Have you tried that place?
Where?
Can't Believe It's Not Meat in
Yeah,
Hyde
yeah,
Park?
yeah.
Which one you like better? That or
All that
plant-based?
shit is high as hell.
It is.
And I'd rather just look at a picture of food and imagine eating it than to spend
Yeah, look like
60. What we spend $30 on 2 what you call it? Philly. You know, Philly
Philly
steaks.
cheesesteak.
And I told her afterwards, you know what I said?
What?
I'll go to Nick's any day and get shot at and spend $15.
Hit it.
What's wrong with you? Fuck is you doing?
That's how I feel about Remus. Well, I used to feel about Remus on Central.
What
I
happened?
go over there, boy. I don't give a fuck who out there. I
real?
go in
You
there,
go get it?
risk it all.
With Remus?
Yeah, for that motherfucking 2-piece white.
2-piece?
Yeah, man, that shit. Man, when you been drinking,
Have you thought about giving up meat?
pause.
Pause.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No, not yet.
I have.
You have?
Yeah. Every time I get that gout flare, I think about that shit. Every time. But I've been pretty decent. So.
I wanted to give up eating when I had the gout.
Man.
Fuck it.
You?
I'd eat nothing.
Audio visual?
They're putting in wind.
I've actually given up meat for a while. I went on a pescatarian diet for a while. So yeah, I could see myself eventually. I wouldn't say going vegan, but going like some pseudo close to it.
It's just growing up. I wasn't vegetables wasn't pushed.
It wasn't.
I mean, like greens and cabbage and
But
shit
that's
like
not.
that.
I know, but that's
wasn't
not the
pushed.
quote unquote vegetable.
Yeah, it wasn't pushed.
Yeah.
So now my grandmother is into the squash and asparagus. Through her. Her
I will
change.
say this: I've seen people like I know who just stop eating meat, stop eating sugar, and I ain't gonna lie. After seeing them, you can see their whole face and everything is totally different. The whole everything is different.
That's why I want a detox, man. I want Mike to. I don't need that whole kid. I want a detox. Straight up. The next 2 months, I want to just straight detox.
Yeah.
For real. Because, I mean, I got a suit to get into. Just other shit. Just I want to feel good. The whole about myself. You know
No
what I mean?
heroin, though.
On heroin.
I said no heroin.
What?
What the fuck?
Because you wanna
You
feel
just know
good.
what that is?
I want to feel
He
good.
mad about that dancing popcorn bag across the street from him.
Nah, I ain't got to do
That's all.
Afghanistan's finna come
Playing
What
Body
they finna
Rock.
open up, though? They finna open
Planet
up
Rock.
something, though.
Don't stop.
But
They finna open up something, though.
Yeah.
Gas stations.
Afghanistan's finna open up something over
Gas
there.
stations and food.
I'm telling you, they
joints.
figured it out, man. I'm telling you how they run
Fucked
it.
up, man.
They
Can't
come
allow
over
that shit to
here
happen.
and lemon pepper us and
Let's
sell it
feed
and
these
get it.
niggas. They gonna eat it.
Yeah. Dip it, put cheese on it and lemon pepper. Nigga.
They gonna eat it
Nigga.
And you right.
and charge $1 for a fork.
Pop it!
I remember the gas station around the crib was when they was doing nachos and meat and shit. Nigga, it was a can in the little 24/7 on 103rd and Whitworth just had meat. And they would dump it in a motherfucking pan and serving these niggas meat on Doritos and cheese. Like it just say canned meat.
They ain't give a fuck about
The
us.
fuck?
They don't give a fuck.
No, we don't give a fuck about us.
No, we don't give a fuck about
And
us.
they know that.
Yeah.
That's why
Don't
they
go
sell
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best way you let a motherfucker lose his business. Don't go in
Don't
his
go
business.
in there.
Nigga bring you a can of meat or a canned chicken. Slap shit out of him.
Air horn.
Get it to his
Beep,
mother.
beep, beep, beep.
Feed your mama, motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga, get that to your dog.
She look like Alpo.
Yeah.
Rewind.
Dumb
Dog on
motherfucker.
front of this motherfucker anyway.
Dumb motherfucker, man.
Magic Mike.
You dumb motherfucker.
I secretly shoot heroin.
Oh shit, the bullshit. Damn.
It helps me when I babysit my girlfriend's 4-year-old son who has ADHD with violent tendencies.
I was gonna say he must be bad as hell.
I fell asleep. Kid found my needle, stabbed me several times while I slept. I think he's too dangerous, but don't want to leave her because of him. Advice.
Can you imagine the pregame? Man, what you gotta do today? Man, I gotta go smoke this shit because I gotta watch
No,
this
he do
goddamn
heroin.
He
kid.
do heroin.
Oh,
So he
I gotta
shoot it
shoot
up.
myself
Shooting it.
up. Oh my god.
In
You know how they throw Fresh Prince out the door?
Yeah.
That's how I would throw the kid right out the door. Out the
That
door.
little boy must be hell. Motherfucker say he got to shoot heroin
I secretly shoot heroin.
just to deal with the little boy.
It helps me when I babysit my girlfriend's 4-year-old son.
God damn.
Could you imagine the
ADHD
nod
with
on that
violent
nigga?
tendencies.
How he deal with him if he shooting heroin?
The nod on that motherfucker?
He don't be up.
Hey, he'll do shit but go to sleep on
That's
it.
it.
You like a scarecrow in that motherfucker house. You just standing there like that.
And he got stabbed
And
with
the little boy probably be fucking him up.
Fucking him up. Like he a voodoo doll. Just sticking him.
Jamal, you said he got stabbed with the needle, right?
stabbed with the needle.
Uncle Pink.
That's
Stabbed me
fucked
several
up.
times while I slept.
This nigga babysitting Chucky.
Bombs!
That nigga Uncle Pincushion. That's his name.
He gonna get that nigga an overdose.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that nigga, he gonna be like Romelo's dad. Woo woo.
I got holes in me. You can see through me.
AV. Gave me 4
I'm
months.
Swiss cheese.
And she got pregnant soon, so I moved in. She was never the only one, and I made that known. I openly dated others. She miscarried. Got a new job, and her male coworker told me I should move. I've changed.
Who the
and
fuck
I
is
want
he?
her back, but she's not
I got
willing.
it.
Advice.
To answer your question, that's the work hubby.
Yeah, that's the word. Talk about it. He told me I should
yeah.
move. Nigga,
Yeah,
fuck you,
that's
nigga. Tell me
He
I
like
should
this
move.
every day. Hand it here.
Hand it here.
Hand it here.
Hand it
That's
here.
the work
His
hubby.
dick on break.
Pop it!
Hand it here.
On the copy machine.
Hand it here.
Work
nigga.
husband.
Hand it here. Hand it right here. Go get them tacos and hand it right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sucked his dick on break, huh?
What?
Coach, I just had our baby, and I got a sexy brown dress and $100 mink lashes.
Mm-hmm.
I posted my pic. My baby daddy's wife commented, Snuffy.
I said it's Snuffleupagus. That's the first thing came to my
And
mind.
now he calls me that.
Snuffleupagus, nigga.
Snuffy equals Mr. Snuffleupagus. I replied to her, and he blocked me. He still values her feelings over mine. Help.
Well, shout out to her for spelling the word Snuffleupagus
Correctly.
right, and you too for reading it right. Other than that, fat bitch with eyelashes, long eyelashes.
That was an easy one too. That was an easy one.
I would have been like
easy.
the bitch looked like broth or gravy or some shit like that. Not no
damn.
Snuffleupagus.
Broth.
Bitch
God
look like
damn.
Look
gravy.
at title number 5.
The bitch look like broth.
Shit.
You stupid.
Shit. Cause I'm visualizing the shit.
All I saw was Snuffleupagus.
I saw that easy.
The pink
The
nose.
pink nose and the trunk. Then let's get deep. Bitch, you look like broth.
No. Oh my God. Bitch look like broth.
Yeah, buddy.
Magic Mike, I'm a tenured professor.
Gravy pack.
Oh, my fault. Abel. I'm a tenured professor. I've been married for 30 years, and our kids are grown.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news. My 22-year-old student is very pregnant. She wants me to walk away from everything for our baby. I care about her. But my wife's family, money will ruin me. I'm trapped. Advice.
Kick her down the stairs.
Yeah.
Pull the fuck out.
Yeah.
Too late for that now.
Too late for that. You just gonna have
The advice
to
I got for you, brother, you gotta call me at Magic Mike, and I'll get you to do this thing for a low fee, kid. Probably money from your wife's family.
One in a movie like that where like the professor got like one of his students pregnant and he was married, so he had to kill the bitch. If that wasn't a movie, that's what that nigga should do. That's,
Kick her down the steps.
Damn, y'all cold, man.
That's fucked up.
Play passing the ball with a chest pass.
and then go. Oops.
How Kevin Durant ain't got no kids yet?
You don't want none yet.
I don't know. Discipline.
Yeah, he said he don't want none yet.
His brother hot as hell, but his brother be on it.
Yeah. He ain't going. You mean tell me he ain't went Raw not one
I
time?
don't think he has.
When that prick cover every time, huh?
Hey man.
Prick cover.
Fucked out of here.
I like the
Last
prick
week you was
cover.
talking about PJ Washington. What you think he had to pay?
Prick
what you think?
cover.
Hit it.
That boy had to pay child support.
Prick cover. Wow.
That's a good one.
Very good, Mom.
PC.
Magic Mike, my boyfriend of 3 months told my toddler not to call him dad. I told him to be a father figure, and I expect him to embrace my son as his son, too. I'm not sure who is my son's birth dad. I called the Maury Show. He refuses to step up, and he lives with us. Advice.
Friendly pussy bitch.
Right.
Bombs!
She ain't nothing but a nation hoe. Nation
Bombs!
hoe.
Nation, remember
hoe.
that? Hey. Oh shit.
That's
hey,
true.
what Future tell that little boy? Your mom's a hoe.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
That was wild. Your mom's a hoe.
That's strong.
that was it.
That was it.
That's like drop the mic.
Yeah, your mom's a hoe.
Mom's a hoe.
The way he said
You
it.
text that to her and shit.
Yeah. Your mom's a hoe. Damn,
Wow.
fam.
That's wild thou.
Damn.
Damn.
I hurt my back trying a new sex position with my man. The injury happened at work, but I can't find workers' comp because he's married. He helped me put my skirt on, but left me there on the floor in pain. I'm at home hurt and broke, and he just ghosted me.
Hey,
I love him.
first of all,
Advice.
I know where this happened at Amazon.
Pop it!
Bent over, grab a box, and took the box.
Right in between the conveyor belt and where you load the packages at. That's where that shit happened.
Oh white liver bitch. Fucking at the job on the floor. Bitch, you got COVID.
Pop it!
Delta.
Lambda. Omega Moon.
Right.
I knew it.
Silly ass.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. Anywhere where you hear podcasts at, we're there. On YouTube, on Twitch, on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. We're there. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. Subscribe, download, leave a review, leave a comment, shoot us an email, shoot us a tweet. Let us know. Magic Mike.
If it is to be, it's to be up to me. May y'all all live 100 years, and me 100 years minus 1 day. So I want all the good people like you passed away. May y'all won't live as long as you won't, never want as long as you live. That being said, fellas, don't be like that last goofy ass nigga. That was a goofy ass nigga, wasn't it?
Man.
Goofy motherfucker.
Damn.
Just to say he got some pussy.
Damn.
At work.
Fucking at the job.
And
fucked up.
How big was she?